Hey, what's up, buddy? You want something to eat? I bought some snacks. You want something to eat?
I got something little sticky snack, man.
Don't need anything, just let me know.
Oh yeah.
Sounds good, thank you.
Oh, are we doing big ass switch? I thought it was half
No,
the things
no.
duels.
They're just showing the 3 disciplines. I think it's hatchet, big duels, big hatchet.
That's what I thought.
I got beef jerky.
Oh, I'm just those mics down.
Got some cheese it.
Oh, no, no.
Tyler?
I think we'll just.
Tyler, do you want beef jerky or Cheez-Its?
I'm okay for now.
Okay.
I have a feeling that if I have a little bit of a snack, I'm actually just gonna keep it on.
Well,
Right.
that's what I get.
No, you're fine.
That's the same. Brandon was trying to give me some like trail mix, and I said I knew
Test 1, 2.
if I started eating that I was gonna get.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like if I open that
At least
cheese bag, I'm
some-
just gonna eat the whole thing. I'm like, oh, I'm actually hungry.
This is this is a little bit more sustaining. And my voice sounds like garbage, hot garbage. But when I woke up this morning, like it's a little bit better now than when this morning I could barely talk. I
We
think
need Will or I to sub in, but I mean, you're talking fine now.
okay, as long as it doesn't sound too.
Smokery on that.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say like it's like where you can't understand me. So.
No, you can understand you fine. Yeah.
Incoherent.
If it's not painful for you.
No.
Oh, FYI, Mike is hot.
There we go.
What is
So
that?
apparently you can hear us talking.
Oh, the
It's
mic
still
is
live.
on. Oh, it's still live.
The mic is hot.
Marcus just told me the mic is hot.
Oh, thanks, Dolan. Thanks for letting us know that the mic's hot.
Mics are hot.
Mics are hot. We'll just say that a lot. We'll just say mics are hot.
I thought they were talking about Comp or Philibon or Theodoro or Dolan.
All the mics.
All the
Was it
mics.
an MIC or an MIK?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the real question.
I mean, both are true.
The-
Thank you.
The sport of accelerating continues to grow, reaching all corners of the world. While it used to be about a pursuit of perfection, perfect won't win you titles anymore. It's a mental mastery that must take place to be immortalized as one of the best champions. And that is one heck of a day.
Mike's like, I can't read anything, Dolan.
oh.
But he was running the stream at 360p instead of 1080.
Minneapolis to perhaps
Ah.
call themselves U.S. Open champions.
Should be fixed.
Disciplines and all the pressure in the world to carry the
Wait, are we on video on the stream too?
Yeah.
Yep. There we go.
Oh, cool.
I
I love that for us.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that either. I thought we were just gonna be talking.
Ah, well, I'm glad I showered this morning.
Here's the chat. Well, Mike knows. Chat. Stats. And I guess Mike's gonna keep score when we're Tyler and whoever.
Well, I think the hatchet match is first. It'll be Dan first.
Okay. Well, if you need anything, just shoot me a Facebook message. I got the stream going on my pocket, so.
Okay.
Whatever. Appreciate y'all.
All right.
Tell me,
Okay, thank
let me
you.
know. I'll go get y'all whatever you need.
Here, dude. I'll hop to this.
What do you guys say?
Yeah, I'll keep score.
Oh, do we have headphones? Yeah. What?
It's good for. It barely reaches, I say. It's good for being able to hear yourself as you talk and kind of like keep the mic levels correct.
And just to say quietly and back.
Yeah, you can hang out, absolutely. And I'll try to, try to actually swing this out and in here. So we're already live, yeah.
Well, we've
Accor-
been live.
I don't think they've stopped rolling.
Nice.
Hasn't stopped. Marcus said
I like that for us. I like that for us. So yeah, for everyone that is still listening, I mean, we still got a little bit here until the tournament starts.
I'm a little surprised how clear the audio is. It's actually really, really clear.
Oh yeah. Having headphones is great. It's very good for figuring out how much you need to eat the mic or not eat the mic. I don't know. I like the instant feedback.
Okay.
We're in the break between WKTL and WATL. Lucas Johnson, your 2022 WKTL champion. Incredible performances throughout, including taking out Travis Blank, the defending champion, in a match that was just obnoxious how consistent they were.
Yeah.
So many 5s and 6s in that one, and then Lucas kind of carrying that energy into the final, taking down Austin Bach. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, the definitive moment for me while watching it, obviously you are correct. It was electric. I mean, the crowd was hype. We were making a lot of noise. But literally, down one game in the finals, having to hit a bullseye and does it. That's
from 2 rotations.
Yeah, from 2 rotations, exactly, on that last throw. That's when I felt like, as a viewer, that Lucas was going to win. Like that was the moment that he clutched up, crushed that bullseye, and now he's wearing that sweet bracelet.
Yeah, the diamond bracelet, all real diamonds, valued at $450,000.
I thought it was $450 million.
Oh, you're right. Yes.
I told so Lucas has a puppy named Mason, and I believe the dog is, he must be a couple years old. I said, now Lucas, now remember, this is not a chew toy for Mason.
But it can be a cool necklace for Buster, one of Lucas's other pets.
Oh, that's
the
right.
Cat.
The cat, that's right.
The cat that thinks it's a goat that climbs everyone. I may or may not have quite a few selfies of Buster and I.
Oh, nice. And I think I might have some with Mason. And so I guess we've both had the pleasure of staying at Lucas's while we come in for a tournament.
Yep. Yeah. 2 years ago? No, a little year and a half ago, he had the marathon league. For the belt.
You won the belt.
Where they had made these shirts. He got all these great throwers that come for the marathon, and then they all made these shirts that said "Anyone but Vin."
That's right.
And there was a dumpster and a fire. And I was attending it, and I was like, this is ridiculous. No one's ever made a shirt for me. I am so offended that it wasn't, related to me and my ego. So then I went and won it. And that's
there you go.
How dare you guys make something not about me?
So what you're saying, Mike, is we got to now we have to make a shirt anyone but Lucas.
And I will come right out throwing 64s for the first time in my career.
So having stayed with Lucas, so were you air mattress guy or were you couch guy?
I was on the couch. Yeah.
I would say I'm the couch guy. I'm a couch guy too. That couch in Lucas's part is so comfortable. Hey, what's going on? We have talking about hot mic. We have a hot mic walking in right now.
World champion Mike Philibom.
Oh yeah.
Hey, so hot mic, you want to say something to the live stream?
He doesn't.
No, I'm all right. I have no comment.
No comment. So we were talking recently. Anytime we go to Murfreesboro for a tournament with Lucas, have you stayed at Lucas's house?
No.
No. Okay, so
I've not got that luxury yet.
You haven't had that luxury. What about you, Tyler?
I've not stayed at Lucas's house.
Okay, so apparently we're more
likable.
No,
I'm just kidding.
All right.
Hey, that's Lucas's decision, not ours.
He is the better Mike, let's be honest.
Get out of here.
Well, obviously,
the 2-discipline world champion.
Yes.
Being very modest. See you, Mike.
Yeah, see you. Thanks for stopping in, Mike. And but all right. Well, I hear roaring of the crowd.
Might be some B-roll.
Some B-roll. So, I don't know. What were you thinking, sitting here during the knife throwing when you just kept hearing the crowds roar every single time?
During the matches,
or just in general,
I could kind of tell when it was and wasn't, real and stuff. So, during the matches, I mean, I was right there with them. Dave and I were just flipping out. Those back and forths in the knife competition were something you just rarely see in the hatchet and sometimes in Big X, but it's just so much rarer, and it was so much more exhilarating. I think it came across incredible. I think when the ESPN broadcast does air, everyone's going to think like, wow,
Yep.
like this is entertaining.
Yep.
And hopefully that translates to the general population, the non-throwers.
Right.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I thought the energy was electric the whole time. Almost every match was back and forth. I loved it.
Have you tried knives, Mike?
I haven't thrown them in a while. I do want to get back into it though. After watching that broadcast, I'll be honest. There's no knife leagues near us in the Philly area yet. I do think Angry Jacks might start a knife league when Dave, Will, and I go back and go, make us a knife league. Maybe they'll make us one. I don't know.
So I'm going to just come right out and say knives are hard.
It is very hard, yeah.
Knives are hard. They're much, much harder, in my opinion, than hatchet. And you get in there and you look at this, you think it's like, oh, this is going to be so easy. It's so light. And, I mean, I guess depending on the knife that you're using, but you throw it and you're just like, oh, that's a drop. All right, well, let me try again. Well, that one's a drop. And, like, so I'm, a fledgling knife thrower. I'm still chucking the stingers because apparently the only ones I can actually stick consistently.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I was not a big fan. I had thrown knives before the establishment of the WKTL.
Okay.
Not too well, but I had thrown them. I did all right. And, when the stingers had come out, I just couldn't get used to the weight of them. Not saying they're bad knives. It just wasn't
Correct.
for me.
Right.
And now that some of the other knives have come out, I think they kind of favor more of my style of a knife throw. I am looking to get my hands on a set of Blackhawks. Viewers at home, at Mike_Kump on Instagram, message me if you have a set of Blackhawks that you want to sell me or give me. Thank you. No, I think I'm going to try out some Blackhawks maybe and get back into it. I do love it. I do love it.
You know what? I'm suspicious that I might start putting some stock in Blackhawk knives right now because I feel like after this airs, there's going to be a run on Blackhawks more than Gen 1 Ace of Spades.
I think so. I think 3 out of your top 4 finishers at the U.S. Open were Blackhawk throwers.
Right.
Yeah. With the 4th person being Travis Blank.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
But give it up for Travis Blank. I mean, he put up a hell of a fight. I mean, the finals is amazing, but that semifinal match with Travis, to come in, as the defending champion, all eyes are on you. For the longest time, it was Travis Blank and everybody else in knife throwing. And just like in other disciplines, when they have like a lead horse come out and just start dominating, everybody starts catching up. And so now, now Lucas.
Yeah. Whew. And I mean, Lucas is going to get an opportunity here today. He's going to get the opportunity to win 3 disciplines in one tournament.
Yeah.
On an ESPN broadcast.
Let's see. So looks like we got a comment from we got Dolan. Oh, when do you think we might get our first 3 discipline champ?
It could be today, right? I mean, Lucas has the opportunity to win duels and hatchet. And he's been lit. I mean, Dave and I were talking about it earlier. He's the hottest thrower in the sport.
Yep.
There's not even a doubt if you say who's the best thrower in the sport right now. If their answer isn't Lucas Johnson, they're wrong. They're just wrong. It's just period. He's the most consistent across the board. Hatchet, Big X, duels, and now knife.
Yep.
He's just on absolute fire as we see him on the camera. We're going to get started here very soon for our ESPN broadcast. Lucas Johnson and John Depkey taking their warm-up throws.
Okay, so it looks like we're getting ready. So we're going to have John Depkey and... Oh, so on the overlay, it looks like we have... Is that Big X? Or is that all the brackets?
That is all the
that's
brackets showing on our
Okay,
overlay for the viewers. Yep,
I see it. Okay. So it looks like we're going to have Lucas Johnson and John Depkey and Mark Tishko and Ryan Smith. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So those are going to be some amazing matches and, very unique throwing styles amongst all 4. I look at all four of those guys are killers, and but they all throw so different. I feel like especially between Tishko and Smith, that's going to be in terms of how they throw
the funkiest throws. And let's give a breakdown real quick. So I'll say Lucas Johnson, one of the more common styles of the right foot forward, kind of dartsy lean, fingertippy in his grip and throw and release. John Depkey, hammer gripper.
Yep.
Right? He's not using the tips as much as he's kind of just leaning it in the base of his hand there and flicking through. A little bit different style.
Did you just see the beard flick from John Depkey to Lucas Johnson right before they threw?
I did
And
not.
so, I mean, now, this, I mean, both these guys, everybody loves both these guys. You know, John Depkey, you know, probably one of the kindest, gentlest people that I've ever met, not having anything to do with axe throwing. He is, you know, by far, you know, such a great guy. And one of those guys that kind of can throw everything. I mean, he's, you know, he's got a really great duels partner with Tyler Flynn. Although I kind of miss John not having the wig for the broadcast. I think
He asked me if he should wear it. I advised him against it. I told him we're going to open up 6-6, no surprise. First over, hatchet semifinal. I told John, I was like, John, don't wear the wig for it. You know, you don't have like your first ESPN appearance being in the wig. You know, you want to have that one that looks a little serious because you don't want to lose and then people tell you like, oh, like you weren't taking it serious. You had the wig on.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you guys haven't seen, or at least if we get a chance to see Depkey's new wig, it is very, very Flynnish. It's more Flynnish than the first wig, and so it is extra flowy, extra flow blowy. So I can't wait when we get to go to other tournaments where he was going to bring it out.
That's awesome. So our first two throws from each thrower, almost perfectly dead down the middle. No nerves. Obviously, Lucas has been up here before, but this is John Depkey's first time under the bright lights of ESPN. Lucas dead down the middle again. Depkey a little pulled to the right.
It's like he might have.
Looks like
he might have clipped it. I don't know. It's so.
Mr. McDonald, 6'5". We're gonna have Lucas in the lead by 1.
So speaking of Flow Bros, so the axe that John is actually throwing right now is his Flow Bro axe. So if we get a side of it, I think on the other side, this side, the one that's facing Lucas, we'll see Flow Bros on the handle.
Yeah, a Dustin Wellman handle.
That's right.
Both for his hatchet and big axe. I was taking a scope at them earlier while they were warming up.
Hey, shout out to Nick. Shout out to Camel City. Thanks, guys, for the comments. Obviously, Dolan, keep those comments coming. Appreciate you guys chatting on the stream. It looks like Lucas is up by 2, going in and throw 5.
Yeah, no big deal. Keeping it within 1 and 2. That's where you want to be.
Now, getting back to the styles of throwing, so I feel like John. So you can see Flow Bros on the handle there. John is he's left foot forward, and so I think that him, Philibom. I'm trying to think. I think Sam Carter might be left foot forward too, but I was trying to think that. I feel like there's more right foot. Actually, you're left foot forward.
I'm a left foot
You're
forward
left foot
guy
forward too.
until I randomly switch to right foot forward because anytime I'm missing, I'm like, it can't be me. It's got to be something related. So I just the middle of the hatchet tournament yesterday switched to right foot forward. On the turn there, 1 point differential. Lucas up by 1. It worked out for a while, and then I ran into Depkey.
Which was that was such a fun match to watch with you and John yesterday because obviously you can tell the friendship. Ooh, that's the friendship is there, the camaraderie is there, and so that was a lot more talkative than a lot of the other matches. Oh, look at
Lucas taking a second look, and he's gonna pull it.
Okay,
we're gonna have a tie match.
a tie match going in at throw number 8.
Seven.
Seven.
Oh, no drop 7, 8, 9, 10 kill, I guess, for these guys.
Oh, no.
Oh, I've been informed that they were not allowed
Any
shenanigans.
Okay, no shenanigans on the ESPN stream. That's too bad. Look at that dead center bullseye, John. Dead center bullseye, Lucas. But to touch what you talked about earlier, Mike, this is John's first time in the big lights, but it's not going to be the first time under the big lights today because John's going to come back for big axe as well. But John's been one of those throwers that he's always in the top of the bracket, always at the end of the tournament, and so it was just his time. I think as you throw these tournaments, you get better and better at throwing under pressure.
Yeah, and he doesn't seem very phased. On the turn here, he goes 6-6-6. As we go into our 9th throw, we're tied up 46-46.
Okay.
And we're going to get a 9 and 10.
Yeah, we're going to get. There's absolutely no doubt this is going to be a 9 and 10. And so I just noticed
Here we go.
their jerseys are very, very similar.
Yeah. Lucas steps up. Depkey steps up.
1.5 inches. Right now, Lucas Johnson throws
Both
right side.
slow as a molasses,
Oh,
and
looks
both.
like we got a hit. There we go.
Did
Oh.
Depkey hit it?
Oh, well, Lucas is definitely in.
Hit.
It is a hit. So, all right, yeah, Dolan's going for 63-63. So looks like we're gonna get a 62. We might be getting a 62-62.
They don't do math too well down there in Texas. All right, both men stepping up. Very slow, steady, focused. Depkey first, misses.
Ooh,
Lucas splits down the
smoking.
middle.
Yep. Ah, John was just
John by eighth inch.
just
Eighth
a
inch.
hair, just a hair wide. And Lucas takes game one, smokes that kill shot. And you're right, Mike. You did mention, like, in terms of the speed of throwers, both these guys are very, very, very deliberate, very slow throwers.
Yeah, they're methodical and
Yeah.
just like making sure they're ready to throw it, never rushing. Really like their styles. Maybe I can emulate it a little bit.
Well, I was gonna ask you. I mean, because I feel like your style. You're kind of like you're not too slow, not too fast. I feel like you're kind of middle of the road. Do you change it up when you're throwing against somebody? Like if somebody's really quick, do you just let them throw first?
I try to not even care what my opponent's doing. I try to just do my game, and however my game's feeling is kind of just, I try to keep it in a flow while repeating what I do in practice.
Okay.
We're going to go first throw here. Depkey splits down the middle. Shocker.
And
Lucas is going to have a 6
Yep,
as well.
Yep. He clipped the bullseye.
Depkey, what is his axe he's throwing there?
So it looks like it's a jack of clubs.
Okay.
Jack of clubs with that Flowbro handle.
Yeah.
Well, there it
The
is.
Wellman handle.
Look
Yeah.
at that
And
Flowbro.
Lucas throwing a unreleased
That's
King
true.
of Diamonds.
That is true.
Uh,
I think it's like a prototype.
I am trying to get one when they come out, so I'm not going to tell the viewers at home that I think it's the greatest axe I've ever seen. But I do think it's the greatest axe I've ever seen.
So speaking of Dustin Wellman and handles, I actually got to spend time in his workshop, and he's got kind of like these different shapes and tons of different modified axes. And he had one that was very King of Diamond, and that thing, it's nice. You're not wrong about the King of Diamonds. It is nice.
We're going to go into throw 3 here. We're tied 12-12. Shocker. Lucas first. A little to the left. I think it might be a 5. Depkey a mile low. Not a mile, but he did throw 4. In the black paint. 4-6. Oh, Lucas must have twisted it
Wow.
in. He did. His head was twisted in. He's going to go up by 2 points into our 4th throw.
All right. Oh, that is it's unfortunate forward from John. Oh, it's like
A little bit too much energy from Depkey. Falls off to the right a little bit more than usual. And slips out to the
5-6,
right side for a
okay.
5. Lucas is going to stay on point with the 6.
So Lucas is still perfect through 4, and now we're getting to the point where John down by 3. He can't let this match get too much out of hand, because once we get more, basically 4 or more, or even 3 or more, you run the risk of not, you run the risk of having to hit a kill shot to catch up.
Yep. I mean, at this point for Depkey, it's like stay perfect and hope Lucas misses.
Yep.
Hope that on the turn here, as we come into throw 6, that Lucas doesn't line up dead straight and, maybe get a 5 out of him.
Yeah.
To come within 2, which is nice, a nice amount of points. But, yeah, things aren't looking that great. Lucas perfect through 5.
Yeah, that's a good point, Tyler. Is that it could be I've seen even Ryan Smith do that, where he goes up on 7 or 8 to try to catch back up in the middle of the match.
We're gonna have 6-6 on the turn.
So
Not gonna get the advantageous miss on the turn. Throw 7, 3-point game. The ESPN team saying the same thing I'm saying. which I think says that I'm really cool and good.
There
I
we
don't
go.
know. Yeah.
You know, it is kind of nice that we can hear the commentary as well. So these now they're both locked in. Looks like John's super locked in. Lucas is obviously locked in, and so again, here we go.
Depkey going up on 8.
Yep.
As
we predicted, as Tyler predicted.
Yeah, as you guys predicted. I'm
Yeah.
I'm too stupid to know that.
I mean, it was just that point where this is how he gets back into the match. All right,
Lucas 6.
Dead center.
Shocker.
Dead center bullseye. Oh, John.
might be to the left.
It's tilted. It's tilted towards the kill shot.
I don't think it's in. Miss.
Oh, all right. Well,
Ouch.
that's gonna be. I think that's pretty much it for John.
Yeah, it's a 9-point difference.
And so
Lucas looks back. He's staying down.
For the 64.
yeah. So that's interesting. Let's see. Is it so? Lucas didn't call up, did he?
No.
Nope. Oh, staying down. Looks like he
Yeah,
messaged him.
5-5.
It might be. It might be a 4. Oh, it's a 5. It's a 5. Okay. All right. So,
So we're gonna see Lucas go up here, though, right? He's up 9 points.
Yep.
You
Yep.
can't.
There he is.
Yeah.
So
For glory.
I'm wondering if they were told if they can do any shenanigans of cross kills.
I don't know. I have a feeling they were.
Yeah, that's too bad.
You know, people on some other broadcasts done some silly things. You know, they've ruined it for everyone. Not that I would know anything about that.
Yeah, and just to put. Oh, there it is. Oh, I guess they weren't told. They weren't told not to go cross
Depkey
kill.
throwing it at Lucas's other kill. Lucas splitting his. Great performance by Lucas and not too shabby by John Depkey. I mean, but you're running into the hottest thrower in the sport.
Yep.
That's going to happen to you.
Look at that, and not a surprise. The biggest chance that everybody's getting. Look at that. Okay, look at that. Doing it for the gram. John Depkey doing it for the gram. Selfie with Lucas in the middle of the ESPN stage, in the middle of the broadcast. How
Yeah.
awesome.
The crowd just going wild for John Depkey.
Yeah, I know. There we go. So we're gonna have to bring spicy dice onto the stream.
They were provided.
Oh, look at
Dice
that.
were provided. They were not allowed.
So even the replay crew from ESPN putting in the selfie, and so, but I am not surprised that even though obviously Lucas won, but the crowd immediately cheering for John. I mean, John is so beloved from everybody. I don't think there's anybody who doesn't love John or bad things to say about John because he's such an amazing person.
Yeah.
All right.
No worries. Shake it off and come back for Big Axe.
Yeah,
John
yeah.
Depkey still has another.
Yeah, he's got
discipline.
another discipline to wow the crowd. And so now as they bring the Mark Tishko and Ryan Smith to throw, I'm just looking to see if there's any new comments that we might have missed. Dolan dominating the comments. So come on. So if you're watching the stream, don't let Dolan bully you guys in the stream in the comments. You guys can say stuff too. It doesn't have to be Dolan every single time.
Yeah, we have some time in between matches here. Let us know. We can interact.
That's what he's known for.
That's right. He's a chat bully. All right.
We may not have all that much time in between after all.
Yeah.
I hear the crowd going a little crazy. We might be getting our warm-ups very soon.
Uh-oh. We got Gary Dater. Gary Dater coming in, telling Dolan to move over. So, having done so much commenting over the last 2 days, I can look at this. I can look at the chat, and if it doesn't have a name, I already know who it is. It's chatting. So we have Life Fast 56. That's Gary Dater.
Oh, we're being told ESPN isn't available in Norway, so you have to do your best. Oh, this is a lot of pressure.
Oh my gosh! Let's see how. Do you even know how to pronounce that commenter's name?
No, that's why I didn't do it in the first place.
Okay.
Dan.
All right. It sounds very.
Evan, almost in view of our stream here. Evan Walters, Commissioner of WKTL.
Yeah, coming in. So commenter from Norway. We appreciate the kind words. We're gonna do our best to describe it when ESPN is not here. But yeah, that you have a very cool name. I don't even want to try to pronounce
I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna try to. You're gonna do it.
Oh,
Look, he's
Dylan Thelen.
he's phonetically.
Dialin
Dialin.
Thelen. Ah.
So
Okay.
thank you for phonetically spelling it because
Someone said Snorway? Like they're very just boring and
Or maybe Snowway. Maybe it's Snowway.
I don't know.
No, it is Norway.
Someone saying hi to Tyler. Why would anyone ever say hi to Tyler?
Well, Gary Dater and Tyler, they're buddies. And so, and we got Anthony. Look, Anthony's on the feed too. He's standing there by the door, acting all cool, waving to the camera. And so, hey, let's get that handsome young son of yours, Anthony, to step into the doorway. Let's see if we get Tristan. Where is he? Come on, Tristan. There he is. Look at that guy. He's like a weed. When I first met him, he was half that size.
Yeah, for real, you were.
Ooh, Tommy, we got a comment from Tommy Hawks, cheering for Mark.
Yeah. Tishko.
Yeah, Tishko getting some love. So I wonder if do you think that might be Casey Jennings chatting from Tommy Hawks?
Could be.
We didn't get a lot of Tommy Hawk chatting yesterday, so that might be Casey Jennings saying hi.
All right, so you don't have video, so I'm gonna try to break down the form of these two throwers. You've seen the viewers at home have seen Ryan Smith.
Yep.
A lot of them have probably seen Mark Tishko at tournaments. He won the Capital City Classic earlier this year,
and Rust Belt Rumble.
Yeah. If you haven't seen Mark Tishko throw, one, left-handed thrower. Two, he's throwing a half hatchet that is pretty short. Like, is it like 13 to 14 inches? Maybe
Probably.
shorter than 95% of the axes in the sport, at least.
Correct.
And Mark is, and I mean this in the most loving way possible, one of the most unathletic looking throws I've ever seen, and he hits it right down the middle every time.
Every time.
The last time I played Mark, shocker, he beat me. He's really good. Ryan Smith, the machine, right? He one of the most robotic all-around throw. Like, not just his throw, but his entire time going up to the board and coming back is all part of his routine, methodical, the most repeated and repeatable process of possibly anybody in the sport.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it seems like Ryan is everything. Every movement has a purpose. I think he counts his steps is the same. He steps back to the line, same. Twists the axe, the same. Looks up, cocks back, same. So it is very, very mechanical. And but fun fact about Mark Tishko's half hatchet. That's actually his grandpa's half hatchet.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's his grandpa's half hatchet, and he was actually talking to Dustin Wellman about making him a new half hatchet, and he's like, I don't want to touch your grandpa's your hatchet. I don't want to change what you have. If it's working, don't change it. So that is his grandpa's half hatchet.
And if you haven't seen Ryan Smith's axe, a literal wheelbarrow handle attached to an axe, one of the thickest, I shouldn't even say one of, the thickest and largest handle of anybody in the sport. I tried building a similar one, and I have very, very large hands, and it was the most unwieldy and unthrowable thing I've ever made, and I immediately shaved it down. So it works for him, and that's all that matters. As our opening throws, we're going to have a 5 for Tishko, 6 for Smith. Smith taking the 1-point lead.
Yeah.
Mark's first time under the big lights. Ryan, your 2020 world champion. Opposite. Oh, you're right. 5 for Smith, 6 for Tishko. That's confusing.
Yep.
That's ESPN's fault. That's not my fault.
ESPN did. Tishko did have the bullseyes. When I saw that, I thought they had missed it.
They have the names kind of on the opposite side to start.
A 4 from Ryan Smith.
Ryan Smith, absolute has-been. His career is over as we enter throw number 3 of this first round.
1-4. He's 1-4 and done.
Yeah.
And so, but
I mean, a lot of people say he had an easy route to winning the 2020 World Championship. He had to go through another has-been to do it.
I would disagree with that statement.
Yes, he did go through me twice. Thank you, Tyler. I almost forgot. After 3 throws, Smith comes back with a 6, no doubt, and then Tishko with a 5. So we're gonna have Tishko up by 2. Throw number 4. We're gonna have a 6-6 here.
Yep. I mean, he just that half hatchet. He just fired, and he always tips it in. So I think that half hatchet's like maybe 3 inches of coverage, and he tips it in for 2, and down the middle every single time.
Yeah.
And so then when you look at Ryan's handle, he's got a modified ace of spades, again with the white, house axe looking head.
We're going to have down the middle from Tishko, Schmidt to the right. And it looks like he pulled it just a little bit just a little bit out. He
Yeah, I
wasn't
mean,
keeping his elbow in.
It's almost like he
Flared
was,
it out a little too much.
It's almost like Ryan was going through the algorithm in his head, why he missed to the right, and went through the computations, and now is done and is ready to fire in, and then Tishko down the middle bullseye.
Looks like Smith's back.
Yep.
Oh, he might have pulled it to the left. Maybe a little over adjustment. We're gonna see. 6. All right.
Go Bulls.
I gotta think it's gonna come down to kill shots here. We got a 3-point differential. Will Mark go up on 9? If Ryan goes up on 9, or will Ryan go up on 8?
Ryan.
I'm surprised he hasn't gone up on it.
Yeah, the fact that Smith's down by 3, I'm thinking that he'll probably go up on this very next throw.
Oh, Tishko tipping. Is he gonna get a 5 out of it?
Let's see.
6? Oh, I'm sorry.
Look at that. Look at
Oh
that.
wow. Oh wow.
So that was probably
very over rotated.
That was probably what, like, quarter-inch coverage, and he still was able to hit the bullseye with a quarter-inch coverage.
Yeah.
All right.
No, Ryan's staying
Ryan,
down on 8,
Yeah,
not implementing the strategy.
Weird. I'm actually.
Tishko splitting down the middle.
I mean, it's. Ooh, look at that. We got another pair of dead center bullseyes. Picture perfect.
All right, throw 9. Do you stay down if you're Tishko?
Tishko, I think he. Oh,
3 points, right? You stay down.
I think he's probably going to stay down.
You stay down. Worst thing you can do, I mean, not worst,
Yep.
but you're going to throw a 5 and he hits the kill and you're tied, but it's a lot better than losing,
I'd
the
say
5 points.
I would say probably. Ooh, looks like
He throws the 5.
He throws the 5.
Now,
and
Smith can tie it up.
Mark shakes his head, and then let's see if Ryan makes it pay, and he does.
He does.
And he does, and we're tied going into 10.
Man, we're going to have kills here. I'm already clicking them. No doubt.
Yeah. Yep, there it is. Tied at 52, going into throw number 10, game 1.
Wow. Let's see if
All right.
Tish can come back from that little bit of an errant throw. He's lining up. He throws first.
Oh, and he splits it. Oh, boy. Look at that. Let's
Smith
see.
cocks back, comes forward.
And he splits it.
Is he? Yeah, it looks it. He
Yeah.
feels good about himself.
Yeah,
here.
he's got the Ole. He caught the edge. Hit. All right, here we go. Overtime. I'm just getting comfortable in my chair because I think there might be a show going on put in for how many of these are gonna hit.
We'll see.
And here comes the chant. Who sucks less? Again, it's only 3 times. Who sucks less? It's only 3.
Ooh, maybe a little to the left or to the right. I'm sorry.
right.
Smith. It's gonna hit it, I think.
Okay,
Smith takes it.
So Mark was just outside of the kill shot, and Ryan, didn't, obviously he's been here before. He's won, the 2020 Hatchet Championship. He just stayed cool, just, down by 3, hit kill shot, hope for the 5, which he got, and then just made Mark pay.
Mark going up on practice here.
All right,
Missing to the right a little bit again, and as a lefty, that means he's kind of pulling into his chest, probably giving a little too much energy.
Tommy Hawks in the comments made something that I wanted to bring up about Mark Tishko. He travels to every tournament with his dad. And I think that's just so cool. I mean, they're like, they're kind of carbon copies of each other, but the fact that Mark Tishko has his dad with him every single time, it's like, I'm going to go watch my son throw or watch my son play. And he's there at every tournament at his side. So shout out to Mark Tishko Sr.
Yeah, he recently retired and was like, hey, why not, in retirement, go travel around and go out to these tournaments with Mark. It's really cool.
It's so cool that his dad is with him all the time.
And our opening throw is round number 2. Shocker, 6-6. Tied up, second throw.
Yes, Tommy Hawks. We are. This is only single elimination. Look at that. 2 more bullseyes, dead center. All right, shocker, tied at 12, going into 3. Look at that. You can just see that half hatchet just tipped in every time.
Yeah. I mean, he's doing incredibly well for using the wrong hand. Mark, a left-handed thrower.
Interesting. Actually, both the throwers using braces, wrist braces.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark's got one, and so does Ryan. And there it is. And there's the Ole from...
Now, does Ryan have the type of brace that wraps around your thumb?
So... So no, it looks like Mark's is just on the wrist, but Ryan's I think actually goes into his palm.
Does he have the
Yeah.
palm? So that was almost
Almost like a carpal tunnel type of
yeah,
wrist
and,
brace.
and almost starts to get closer to like a bowling wrap.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
And oh yeah, Mark right down the middle with another 6.
And same thing with Ryan, right down the middle. I mean, these are like screw hole bullseyes from both these guys.
Yeah,
Look at that.
24-24. Ryan getting away with one in the last round and having the opportunity to come back and take it. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna give up any room now that he was able to come back in the match. And
Yeah, I
he's
mean,
leading 1-0.
He looks super locked in. And Mark
Yeah.
tipped in bullseye. Ooh,
Oh.
Ryan, it's a bullseye,
It looks like
but
he's confident.
but it's not dead center bullseye.
Yeah, we're gonna give him a 6- for it.
6-.
Yeah.
That should be a thing. I mean, you're the one that you started that at Angerwood. I was there. You first called it, the minuses and the pluses.
And then not too long after, the 5 started existing. I'm not
Yep.
gonna say I did that, but I'm not gonna not say it.
That was pretty fun. I remember being at that tournament calling out 5- or 6 pluses, 6-.
All right, so on the turn, Tishko looks like he hit a ball.
Yeah, looks like we have nothing.
Ryan,
Ooh, Ryan
did
might
he
have
twist it
I think
in?
I think he pushed it. I think it's a 5 from Ryan. Yep, it is. All right,
5-6.
Smith blinks first. Tishko is nothing but 6s. Only 1 5 from Ryan going into throw number, is it 7?
7, yeah.
Yep.
36-35. Tishko trailing 1 round,
Yep.
needing this one to stay alive. Yep.
Again, screw hole bullseye.
And the
same,
bowl.
same thing with Ryan.
So Ryan Smith, this is his first tournament, first
Since
big
World-
tournament
yeah,
since Worlds,
since
right?
Worlds, yeah.
Yeah.
And so Ryan being deployed in Hawaii, made the trip over across the Pacific.
Pretty cool. And coming back looking just absolutely polished,
looking like he's
honestly.
never missed a tournament. I mean, I don't even know how he throws out there. Throwing at coconuts or palm trees or something. Okay, here we go.
I think they have a venue maybe at this point. We're gonna go
All right.
kill.
All right, going into 9. Tishko up by 1.
All right, 2 kills and you're right back in.
2 kills and he forces a rubber match. And
I think you missed it to the left.
You think so? I think you're right. Oh, and
I think Ryan misses to the right.
Ryan definitely missed his. Tishko.
Miss.
Oh, miss. Wow. All right. So
We're gonna go up again.
I'm surprised that Ryan didn't make Tishko pay for the miss.
I like this for Tishko.
Yeah.
You get that opportunity to get that miss and go, all right, let me just hit this one. We'll
Right.
get back into this.
Yep.
We'll be tied up 1-1. Let's go to the third and
Come
figure
on.
it out. Come
All
on,
right.
Tishko.
Come on, Mark.
Take
Come on,
your
Mark.
time.
Fired it in there.
Right
And
down the middle. We're
down the
going
middle.
to a third.
Game 3. Way to go. Ooh, I think
Oh, Ryan misses so bad. He's flustered. He's crying. He's yelling. He's doing none of those
Wait.
things.
You mean Ryan Smith has emotions? Is that what you're saying? He's not a machine. He's a man.
Oh, he just ripped his shirt in half. He's furious.
Boy, you guys are missing this great show. This is the wildest.
I think they're
ESPN
going to have to
broadcast.
cut it. They're going
I
to cut it
know.
out of the broadcast.
Oh
How
my
could they ever
God,
show it? It's too
there's
hot
a
for TV.
Mark Tishko's grabbing a steel chair, and I think he's jumping off the turnbuckle.
Oh, man. We got our warm-up throws. Both players throwing a bull. Interesting. Well, I guess they threw 2 kill shots, so they went back to practice the bull.
Yep.
Just make sure. I mean, with these games being 1-point games,
Right.
you can't give up any of those bulls anymore.
All right, so here we go. Smith and Tishko, game 3. Winner moves on to the finals to play Lucas.
Did Schmidt go to the right? Oh, nope, 6-6. I don't know why I keep wanting to call him Schmidt and not Smith. But for viewers at home, I'm sorry.
Let's see.
6-6, throw number 2.
So we got Kristen laughing at the images that we were describing for these throwers. Thanks, Kristen, for the chuckle. Ooh, that might be a low. Is that
Is
a
it
low?
low? 5,
is.
6.
5-6. All right, Ryan blinks first again.
Are we going to see a 64 from Tishko? I know it's only throw number 3.
Yeah.
But I'm feeling it for him.
Well, I hope so. I mean, I noticing now his axe is landing flatter, and so he must be putting a little bit more oomph into his throws.
Oh,
Ooh, I think he pulled it across
close,
his
but
body.
I think he's in.
I think he is too. It looks like he caught the end. Let's see.
We're gonna see. 6-6.
Yep, there he is. So, but you notice how he was tipping it in much more than he is now. It's landing almost flat. He might get all 2.5-inch coverage with that half hatchet of his.
Tishko 30% there towards the 64.
There he is. There he is. Bull.
Bull. 4 throws in. 1 point advantage. Mark Tishko.
Oh, one thing we forgot to mention. Shout out to our judge, the very famous Ben.
Yeah, Ben McDonald.
Yep.
Comes down from Kanananata to land. Smith splitting. Mark not looking happy. It's a little to the right.
Looks like he might have pulled it.
6.
Oh, he got the edge and still got the edge. And
Mark perfect through 5.
Yeah.
1 point advantage on the turn. We're gonna switch sides. Big throw number 6. One of the most common throws that is missed in this sport.
That's true. I've lost many a 64s right on throw number 6, and Mark is a much better thrower than I am, and he just hit a bullseye.
And he's gonna hit a bullseye.
Ooh,
Smith
Ryan might be a push
falling
5.
to the throw 6 curse.
Might be a push 5. It is a push 5, and so he was right on the edge.
Now, as far as our points go, not really a difference being a 1 versus 2 point game.
Sure.
Realistically, you just still have to both hit both of your kills. But what this does show, and for the viewers at home, you're not seeing this, the mats that we have out here today are almost like a
gym,
custom kind of gym floor,
like
plastic, maybe a little rubbery surface. And the reason I bring this up as a potentially big deal is that they're such a manufactured and uniform piece that you may not be able to find a unique spot to put your foot in.
Yeah.
As I was talking, Tishko blows the 64, throwing a 5.
I know,
Smith hitting a 6. We're within 1 point.
Yep, I just saw that. And so, but Tishko still has the lead. Ooh, got Bobo.
Yep. We're going to go into our final 2 throws. Tishko up 1 point. 2 blue ones, and you're going to the finals.
All right, come on.
You missed those 2 blue ones, and I can't imagine Ryan Smith isn't going to take advantage.
Yep.
Here we go.
So Ryan Smith missed his first kill shot in the last game, and I don't think he's gonna do that now.
He's rocking back, doing the flow with the feet.
Yeah,
big old deep breath.
Deep breath. He's got his chin. Look, his chin's very. I didn't realize how far how far up his chin is. And Mark Tishko splits his kill shot. Ryan cocks back, fires. Ooh.
Oh, I think it's in.
Yeah, looks like he caught the edge of it. Yep, hit.
All right. 1 throw.
1 throw to go to the finals.
Tishko.
All right.
Pointing his finger up. Smith
right.
pointing his finger up. We get the tap. Throw number 10.
Here we go.
3rd round. Semifinals 2022. WATL US Open. Tishko. Hit, and you're in the finals. Miss.
Right.
And you better hope.
And
Tishko's going to the finals.
Mark's going to the finals. Way to go, Tishko.
And Smith, for good measure,
hits it too. Way
63-62. Mark Tishko coming back from 1 round down to take 2 in a row and cement his spot into the finals.
Way to go, Mark. And so, I mean, look at that. He got Mark a little fist pump. You know, Mark is such a great guy as well. He's very even keel. Not usually too high or too low. So I know that he is pumped. I think his face is turning a deeper shade of red than it already is now. Super happy for Tishko. I'm actually has Tishko played Lucas in a final?
Oh, I'm not sure.
I don't think so because he beat for Capital City he beat Philemon, right?
Yes, yeah, I believe so.
And then at Rust Belt, Tishko beat Mirasol. So I don't know if I've ever seen a Tishko Lucas or Mark Lucas final before. So this is gonna be great.
Yeah. So our final is cemented for Hatchet. Lucas Johnson, Mark Tishko. That's going to be, in about an hour and a half. They're going to have a long time to sit and think about it. But
Chris-
Lucas won't be sitting as much because he'll be in a duels match in a little
That's
bit.
true. That is true. Christian Mueller is cheering for the other Mark, as Kristen is Mark Mirasol's wife.
Yeah, our 2021 Big Axe
Beck's
World Champion. Yeah.
who will be throwing later today in the Big Axe U.S. Open Finals.
No way.
Oh wait, no.
No, yeah, he's in the semifinals
Yeah.
against
Okay,
Philadelphia.
that's right.
Beloved thrower Vin Crescenzo.
That's true.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, I do remember him making it.
Vin, beloved by many, controversial occasionally.
It's funny. The first time I met Vin, you don't realize how tall and how tall he is. He's just a giant. I mean, you're super tall too, Mike, but he's burly. He's like burly guy.
Yeah, he's intimidatingly large.
And then
I'm just lanky large.
And then he starts talking, and he's just like a giant teddy bear.
Oh man! For the viewers at home, we have a break. I think we're gonna have board changes as we go to our Big Axe semifinals. So a little bit of a break here.
Okay, well, I think we're gonna switch. Are we switching over to Big Axe right now?
Sure, it's up to you.
They're gonna do. They're gonna do finals. Do finals lap. Hey, look at this guy.
The hatchet finals are the last thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we're doing board change. So did you? You want to get Tyler? We get Tyler to stream
Sure,
now?
it's up to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, guys. We're gonna hand over the microphone to the one and only, the infamous, and always dashing Tyler Flynn.
Thank you, Dan. I'll talk to you in a little bit here. Yes, Tyler and David Sycon screaming loudly in the background of the broadcast. No respect for the mics.
Screaming loudly. This was unaware to us during the night broadcast. But Rob Leverins is absolutely losing his mind.
He is.
Yeah.
losing his
Doing
mind.
commentary.
He
So
really
just tune in. He's yelling, doing commentary.
I mean,
Mario gave up very quickly on trying to tell him to be quiet.
Leverins?
Yeah.
Oh, so the other thrower can hear, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Everybody can.
It's great.
We're live, guys. We're live.
But honestly, it's great. It's
Yeah.
great.
So tune in just for Rob. ESPN, whatever.
The Rob Energy Show.
Yeah.
And Rob had never, he was talking to me, he had never really seen knives before. He's like, I had thrown a knife for the first time an hour before the broadcast. I had never really watched a knife match. So he was like legit excited. He's like, I don't know what's happening. Does this happen all the time? I'm like,
I
no.
hadn't seen that many knife matches, and the level of play at this point is incredible.
Like, so 55 was Lucas threw a 55 in one of the matches.
Yeah,
Which is
a missed kill 63.
well, no, he threw a 55 a knife that was.
Oh, I'm sorry, a knife. I apologize. I thought you were talking about hatchet.
And that is, it's one of the highest scores out there. I think it's his personal best, which is crazy.
And goes to show you that when the going gets tough, he steps up.
Right.
Big lights, big
Like,
moment.
So
he
my
throws his
personal
literal
best.
best.
Is also 55, and I 100%. There's no way I would do it on ESPN under the lights. Like,
You don't know. You don't know. You'll get an opportunity at Worlds when you make the broadcast.
I'm still trying to be like the best thrower to never be on TV. That's my goal.
I tell you what, you're doing a great job so far.
I'm doing a great job.
Oh, man. Hey, Mike Dolan, just so you know, I think you're going to be on some B-roll here in the ESPN broadcast. Just saw you.
Oh, look at Fran. Fran looking great.
Oh, little Nate Hodges.
Look at, there is the,
Oh, they better not put me on B-roll, or someone will say that I was on
With
ESPN.
the fist bump. Against Eric Enriquez? Is that who that was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slow motion?
We might want to shut the door. Looks like maybe everybody's clearing out. It was getting loud there for a bit, but we should be fine. So we're still on our break here before Big Axe. I know they're not starting too soon because Vin Crescenzo was back here, and he's one of our Big Axe throwers. So
Do you guys want to switch the spreadsheet to Big X? Because it was on Hatchet.
yeah, probably should.
Is there a spreadsheet? Yeah.
So
Is it for this tournament or is it for
These
everything?
are your all-time stats for kill shots,
Oh.
bullseyes.
Am I on the Big X one? Do I do a thing?
I don't know. You might be.
Sixes hit ever? Wow. That's a little skewed though by like if someone has like 18
How many
leagues
leagues? Yeah.
versus like
Yeah, we were reviewing stats yesterday, and Dr. Dan informed me of just how few leagues I've thrown.
Like 6?
Yeah, it was 6 or 7. I think it was 7 for me, 6 for Will, and I got really jealous that he had one less than me.
So how many of us have the? So how many people on the broadcast are in like, let's say, like the top 10 of bull hit percentage?
I don't know that we can
Can you sort? Oh, you cannot sort.
I don't think on this currently you can.
Oh well, that makes this kind of not super useful.
Okay, I think that's, no need to be so critical of the data and stats we have in front of us.
No, but it just
I'm
makes
kidding,
me
I'm
like, I
kidding.
thought that there would be more stats said during the broadcast and stuff, and I get like, if you got to scroll through like 6,000 names to find people.
We're going to have a whole bunch of good info in front of us during the Ocho
Yeah.
broadcast. We have a little bit more time to prepare because we know who's going to be on it.
Depkey's on here though.
Yeah, so we're getting our warm-up throws here. Semifinals of Big X. We have 4 throwers. We have John Depkey, who you just saw earlier in Hatchet, taking a defeat to Lucas Johnson. We have Austin Lukey out of White Bear Lake, Minnesota, with, the most beautiful flow of hair, natural flow of hair. Tyler's jealous
Natural.
here.
I
think a
am.
little bit. I think they're a little comparable. Both have great hair. I will say Austin has like a beard to match.
Yeah. I'm not even close. for
Austin
me,
very
so.
Thor-like. The classic image
Definitely
of
more
Thor.
though, because he can pull a lot
And
of
then
it
look at
back,
that
too.
axe handle. Describe it if you can for me, Tyler.
It actually throws pretty well. It looks terrible.
It looks unwieldy.
So it looks cool. Don't get me wrong. It looks really cool, but it looks unthrowable. It's got like 3 different animal heads carved into it, which makes the sides of it really flat and really large near the top. There's like a bear head carved into it.
But very, very cool handle.
He let me throw it at Ironside, and honestly, it actually does throw fairly well, which I was honestly shocked at.
Yeah. Now, Depkey with another Dustin Wellman handle, extremely back-weighted axe, his big axe, just a ton of meat behind the head, behind the handle, in the eye, behind the eye. And I've thrown that axe, and I hate it. But
I don't like
also,
that one either, and I love Wellman axes.
Yeah, and I don't think it's the hang or the handle. I think it's just the way the head is, the weight,
sure.
the way the weight's distributed throughout the axe. I think this is our final practice throw, but it might be throw number 1. Nope, that was final practice. Okay.
All right.
All right, semifinal number 1.
I hate to be biased on a commentary here, but I'm pulling for John.
I'm gonna stay neutral.
I've knocked him out of so many tournaments that he should have done a lot better in. And
I'm gonna root for defense. Let's go boards. No, everyone at this point, everyone's axes are so sharp, and we're on some nice poplar, cottonwoody, soft wood that usually accepts the axes. So I don't think we're gonna have any drops.
no.
Here we go. Depkey points out to the board, brings the left foot forward, gets ready. No hat on here for big axe. Can't wear the hat during the big axe. Austin, nervous low 4. Depkey comes forward,
Boom,
splits
6.
the 6.
So, of our top competitors here in this tournament, I don't know about overall stats. Depkey did have the highest bullseye percentage of these 4 individuals, second highest overall,
That makes sense.
and Austin had, he had some lucky matches in there because his bullseye percentage was about a 21, I think.
Wow. But is he hitting?
But if you're hitting kills, right? Like I've always said, if you can hit 1 bullseye a game, you're probably gonna force your opponent to go up with you.
Yeah.
So,
As we get another bull from Depkey and a 5 from Austin, missing a little bit to the right, but nice flow there. And we're in the first round. Austin, his first time on TV. John's as well, but John just played a match, so he's got the nerves past him. Austin kind of still shaking it off, and let's see if he can come back here on throw number 3 and put one down the middle.
If Austin can hit 2 6s here, and Depkey hits even 1 5, Depkey's gonna have to go up.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see, Depkey.
Okay, and there it is.
Turns it out, and that might be a 4.
That
He
might
turns the head out, the back of the head right in front of the bull.
All right,
But
so now it's a 1-point game.
The face turned out, yeah.
All right, now we're at 16-15, 1-point game. And pretty much we're probably going to see up on 5 now.
Yep.
Unless we see a 4-6 again.
If
from
your
someone.
Depkey hit a 6, keep that lead going into the kills. I think Austin is a little high, but he may have still caught the bull. Dead center though. John Depkey follows.
That is a 5.
Through. That's going to be a 5. We might have a tie game. Oh, 5-5.
So Depkey
okay.
keeps the lead. So if he hits or Austin misses, Depkey will take it.
We're going up.
So Austin needs John to miss and him to hit.
And John Depkey just hit it and you win it. Miss and start crossing your fingers and hoping that Austin misses.
There's a
Here we go.
finals tab. Michael's going.
Austin missed. So we're going to have John up 1 round.
Oh, what?
The finals tab, because he's got the tournament stats on the
nice.
finals tab.
All right, thank you, Dolan. We'll have to take a look. Oh, there it is. I think that might be a hit, too.
Depkey hit. I think Austin may have just missed to the outside, but Depkey down the middle.
Oh, he did miss. Okay.
Good throws by both throwers.
Lookie's sometimes hard to see because he, tilts his axe when it's in the board. Ah, there we go.
29 from Joe.
Here we go. We can take the turn. We're going to do our practice throw. Depkey up 1 round. With the 29. Come on. That's obnoxious. Nice little practice throws. You
Oh.
kind of try, you kind of don't.
I saw Austin on the knife up here, and I was like, there's no way his bullseye
Oh.
percentage is 14. That it cannot be true.
All right, throw number 1, round number 2. John Depkey, Austin Lukey. Austin, a little bit to the left, good height. I think he's going to have a 5 there. John Depkey delivers. And it's a 6. A very nice view on ESPN of Austin's handle, which is so cool.
It is really cool. All right. John's just got to maintain his lead here and hit 1 more kill, and he'll move on to the finals.
I think it's very, simplified version of it. Throw number 2 of our round.
I'm sorry, who just called 64 at throw number 3 last game?
Hey, he threw a 63. No, or did he? I don't know.
He did. He threw 63. All right.
Depkey turning out to the right, but you know what?
That'll be
Still a
good.
bull. And we're going to go bull. Yeah, 12-11. Depkey up. Also up 1 round. Austin needing a little turn of the fates here.
Sure.
Hoping to get a nice
Which is,
4 out
less-
of John maybe. Smack a 6 himself.
In Big X, the lead can change more than it can
Ruh-roh.
Hatchet. Not with that throw.
Austin, more to the left. He's going to have a 4 on that one, I think.
I think he might have caught the 5.
John.
But Depkey right down the center.
Ooh, it's looking good. Let's see what the call from Ben McDonald.
All right.
Oh,
so
he did catch a 5.
Yeah, he did
Okay,
catch the
okay.
5.
Okay, he's
All
within
right, so
2.
Within 2. So
Stay within 2.
Austin has to hit a 6 here.
Yes, hit a 6 because if it's
If
a
he
3
hits a
point,
6, then he goes up.
yeah, if it's a 3-point differential though, Depkey's gonna stay down.
Right.
Austin need it. A little to the
Ooh.
left, a 5. One thing I do notice though is that Austin is very consistent with his height.
That is true.
Depkey is 6.
Oh, but is Depkey going
Well,
to go for the 32? He did tell me earlier his only goal. He's like, I'm going for a 32 every game. That is my goal.
Really?
Now,
he's
he's
3-point lead.
and he's just hit 5 6s or 4 6s in a row. He should stay
No,
down.
he's staying down. Yeah. Okay, thank you, John. Thank you. For
There are times when I would go up 3. Like if I just hit a 4 or something,
Mm-hmm.
or I'm not feeling it. But if you hit 4 6s in a row,
Yeah,
you're feeling
it's
the
ESPN.
bullseye.
A bull gets you to Austin,
And Austin misses anyway,
John
so-
Depkey's.
he's going to go for the 25.
He's going to go for the
perfect, I think.
unofficial.
The
He's going for the
unofficial.
kill, just so everybody knows he can hit a 32. So Austin missed his kill, so John's going to move on automatically. John resets and throws the worst
3.
kill shot I've ever seen. John Depkey eliminated
That
from
is-
the competition.
I mean, if you're
for
going to
how
miss, that is the
awful
time
that
to
throw
miss.
was. What was that? What was that?
That was almost bullseye height.
Oh no! Oh no!
That would have been a 5 if it was
But
on
regardless,
the center board.
oh man. So viewers at home, John hit. John stepped up. He was going to just throw for the bull, right? A bull would have beat Austin by 1 point, regardless of if he hit the kill. Austin went first and missed the kill a little low. John then reset and was like, you know what? I'll go for the kill now that I already won. And he landed legitimately equally between the bullseye and the kill in like the middle of the three.
Yeah.
It was awful.
If that was in the center board, it probably would have been a 5.
I think they're going to have a commissioner's review. They may kick him out of the competition for such an awful throw. I think we may have Austin moving on.
I did that at Riverbend against Lucas Johnson. Like, there was like one of our games. I was like, oh, I just need to hit this kill to win it. And I threw bullseye height in the 2.
Nice.
It was not even close.
Been there.
We all have. So we'll give John shit here, but you know,
the first time I threw a big axe in a tournament on the stream, I hit the big axe into the bottom board, the bottom like crossboard. As viewers of the stream can see in the right corner there, Lucas Johnson, your 2022 WKTL U.S. Open champion, and looking and hoping to become the 2022 U.S. Open Hatchet champion as well. He'll be facing Mark Tishko in the finals. I'm not mentioning the dual zone because obviously you guys are going to get smoked by the Philadelphia team of David Sycon and Vin Crescenzo. Hey, John, come in real quick. John, give us some analysis. You saw the last throw. You saw Austin miss. You saw him miss his kill. You knew you had already won the match. You reset and were like, I'm going to go for a kill, the unofficial 32. How did that throw go?
Very, very poorly.
We noticed here in the booth. We, of course, kept it very professional. Didn't make fun of you at all. Didn't consider kicking you out of the competition for such an errant throw. You probably got a better view of it than we did. Did it land exactly between the bull and the kill on the board?
I was aiming for the line on the 3 ring, and Sycon did ask. Yeah, I nailed it. Sycon did ask me if that was supposed to be a bull or a kill, and I answered yes.
And you succeeded by going equally between both. Good luck in the finals, John.
I'm saving both the bullseye and the kill for the next match.
Good strategy.
I don't want a
Good
board
strategy
change to mess up this thing.
John, you're a fan favorite.
Yeah, that was the
pulling
time to
for you.
miss. So you already got your miss out of the way. Crush it. John's one of my favorite axe throwers.
He's a great guy. Oh man, that was fun.
That's why I picked him as a duels partner.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I've thrown duels with him before.
I know you won too.
We would have been the 2020 World Champions. We just weren't allowed to throw in the competition.
Well, we would have been the U.S. Open champions, but we weren't allowed to throw.
Oh. All right, looks like we're getting some warm-up throws from Vin Crescenzo. I can see his logo there, the Philly Axe Co. Philly Axe Co. logo. Yeah.
What are we looking at here?
Yeah, we get the live ESPN feed in here. Lucas Johnson, 2022 WKTL U.S. Open champion.
Our kill hit percentages for Big Axe for the U.S. Open are pretty tight. They're pretty close. The lowest being 50, the highest being 60.
Is that a... Oh, I'm looking at Hatchet. Wow, okay. I saw an 83%, and I was like, what?
I did that at Angrywood last year.
You did do that at Angrywood, yeah.
But my bowl percentage we won't talk about.
So we're getting an interview from Mark Mirasol, 2021 world champion. Throwing a veneer-handled axe, some glued-together veneers. Vin Crescenzo, probably the premier maker of veneer handles in the sport, the kind of skateboard veneer handles. Sure. Throwing an axe that he himself hung with the big axe head that I believe is like milled out of tooling steel, CNC milled axe head.
Well, Mark's is actually hand forged by Umbrella Forge, right?
I'm not sure of the company, but that's pretty cool. It does look very hand forged. Yeah. So I've been having this debate, and you can give some expert commentary here. I'm wondering if the machine forged are going to be able to be more dead centered on the weighting and be more consistent than the stuff that's handmade. And I hate to say that about handmade stuff, as our first throws are.
That was an errant throw by Mark.
Mark Mirasol, he's done. His career's over. He misses about a foot to the upper left. Throws a 4 here on the first axe. Let me get this thing ready and get these scores up. We're gonna go throw number 2.
Those practice throws went way faster than I expected. I think that they did interviews while they did some of the practice. Honestly.
Yeah, and Vin Crescenzo up 6-4 after the first axe.
Well, Vin's got a 3-point lead
Sorry,
now.
Maggie.
Sorry, guys. Mike is slacking on his keeping score duties over here.
You know. So we're going to have... Oh, I did that backwards. Axe number 3. Oh, this is going to get confusing. The broadcast is behind.
Oh, it is.
All right. Here we go.
Mark had a 4 on the
4,
first
then a
one.
5.
Then a 5.
Clicking things is hard. Oh, my God, I'm nervous. And then he went 6 to Vin's 5.
Correct.
So it's going to be
they-
17-15. Throw number 4. The ESPN broadcast has lost count. They're back. They're saying 18-15. Did Vin throw 3 bulls?
No, I don't think so. They could
Definitely a
call
5
that
on that axe. 5-5. So, I mean, not a big difference, the 3 versus the 2, but it is, but it isn't.
It is, because, like, if that's the difference between staying up or going down. But I'm pretty sure
I'm curious
Vin
to see
hit
what he's going to do.
hit a 5 on throw. I mean, maybe he didn't.
3? He's saying, is it 3-point? They're both going up. Okay.
Oh, see, they fixed it.
They
They
did
fixed it.
Okay.
It's 2 points. Okay, we were
All
right. They were wrong. We're awesome. They're not.
But yeah, they need to, because that's
we
the
got
difference
double kill
between
shot
going
called.
up and not, too. Like, that's...
Yeah, throw number 5. Vin Crescenzo, thrown first. Low. He needs Mark to miss.
And he
Mark.
does. Just
a
to the
little
left.
Vin is a monster in Big Axe. He flicks his Big Axe as easily as I throw a hatchet.
Yeah.
If I tried
He
to
has
throw,
a really unique Big X throw, for sure.
yeah, he's just strong. He's a strong guy. We're gonna go into game number 2. Vin Crescenzo up 1 round. Mark Mirasol needing this round to stay alive. Nice throw. It might be a 5, but
That was
this is a
practice,
practice. All right, we gotta feel good about those throws. Vin, horrible practice throw.
I mean, it doesn't really matter who wins this, because Depkey's going to smoke him.
I am completely impartial. All right, Mark lining up. Mark throwing first. I don't know why I always thought Mark was like a second thrower or something. Maybe I'm thinking a hatchet.
He's got a quick
or something.
throw, and I
don't-
think he just throws when he's
okay,
when he's ready.
Okay, I'm thinking of somebody else. Vin a little low. Vin down the middle but low for a 5. Mirasol perfect 6. Mark up by 1 second throw.
All right. Man, Mirasol about to get that 32.
You think
I'm
so?
going to make a Mike Cum call here.
He's 20% there.
Hey, that's about when you called it for Dishko. Ooh, that might be a 5.
Maybe a 5. Vin splitting it.
I think it is well, with the new camera, I think it is a 5.
6-5
Right, so-
reverse.
Tied back up. Going into throw 3. And we know we will not see drops on throw 4. Because we were
Not
told not to
allowed.
do that.
What if they stick it outside the
I
ring?
say we. I'm not in there.
Yet. Oh, Mark a little to the right.
5.
A little to the right for a 5. Nice height. Vin.
Dead center.
That was a replay. That was the same. That was the same
That
as
was
his
the
last
same
throw. That was a literal replay of his last throw. We're gonna have Vin up by 1. Throw number 4. If you're Vin, you really want to get this 6. Stay up by a point, and then you have such a big advantage in that final throw.
Okay. So Mark hits the 6. But so
Vin.
does Vin. So Vin maintains that lead. Just like in game 1. So Vin.
Yeah.
Vin
And great throwing.
They
this
both
round.
missed in this round, last round, and Vin knows if he hits this, he moves on to the finals. Like,
Let's see who's gonna throw first.
there's some added pressure there.
Neither
but,
of them seem to be paying attention to each other. I like
which
that
is
a
great.
lot.
Yeah, that's
Vin smokes it.
smokes
Oh
it.
my god.
and Mark's gonna
And
line
Mark's
up
gonna.
to go for
Oh yeah.
the. You know what? It was still closer than Depkey's throw.
Mark doing the cross court after seeing Vin split his kill. Wow, Vin Crescenzo putting on a performance. 31-point second round to solidify his spot in the finals against John Depkey.
So now we'll see Depkey get to beat Vin in the finals.
That is the word from Tyler Flynn, your Big Axe color commentary expert. You're completely impartial.
Impartial.
Play-by-play Mike Kump does not know who's going to win.
Oh, I know who's going to win.
Vin's hand's shaking. He's showing it on camera.
One day I will be good enough to be on TV.
I think you're good enough now.
I went 1-2 in Big Axe.
All right, well, that's on you.
Yeah.
I didn't
I'm trash.
miss a single Big Axe throw this tournament. I also haven't been.
I did, however, have the highest bullseye percentage.
That's disappointing. Oh, that's so frustrating.
By like 8%, too.
No.
But
Yeah. Looming in the background, my duels partner who probably wants to murder me after all the kill shots I missed yesterday, Will Galacco. Because, if I didn't miss all those kill shots, guess who wouldn't be sitting here right now? Me. I'd be out there doing the duels thing.
Yikes. If I know one thing about Will Galacco is that he is a vindictive person.
Yeah. Yeah, he hates me.
So.
All right, so we're going to have a break here, it looks like.
A little break before we start. Duels next, right?
Yeah, I should get that set up.
Well,
I should get that set up on the thing so I didn't mess it up like the last one. All right, what do we got in the comments here?
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing much. Nobody's even watching at this point.
Can you imagine the controversy if ESPN got the scores wrong and Vin actually did think he was up 3 and stayed down and Mark hit and won? Because they were like, oh no, you were only up 2.
That would be, that would get fun. That's never happened before. It happened to me.
Yeah, I'm aware. Thank you.
Oh, man. So, games. There we go. Gotta get set up here. We have, in our duels, coming out of bracket number 1 was One-Eyed Dumpster, the defending U.S. Open duels champions of David Saikon and Vin Crescenzo, who you just saw smack his spot into the finals of Big Axe. And in that 2021 U.S. Open, they defeated the then defending world champions and still now defending world champions, Lucas Johnson and Hayden Brown Johnson.
Yeah. 2-time world champion.
Yeah. And
the only ones to be 2-time world champions.
And the last time they were beaten was this time last year by this team right here, the One-Eyed Dumpster.
Wild.
David, I think, saying earlier on commentary, the best him and Vin have ever thrown was last year in the U.S. Open Finals against Brown Johnson, and they needed to throw that well to beat them. Let's see if they can repeat it here today. We'll see. I don't think they will. I think Brown Johnson's going to run through them. Just kidding. I am impartial on commentary.
Impartial. I don't know. Lucas and Hayden always seem to pull it off. Even when it doesn't look like it's possible for them to win, they pull it out.
Yeah, and if we're going by what's happened so far today, Lucas has not lost a match.
Yeah.
I don't think he plans on starting now.
That's true. We at last year's Worlds, they dropped to be in the first round, I think.
Really?
And I saw at least 3 games where the only way they could win was to hit both kills with their opponents missing both. And that's what happened.
Wow.
They even said it was wild that they even got there in the first place. But but then they got there and destroyed it.
Take advantage when the opportunity comes. I think at this point, Tyler, as we're going into the doubles.
I think I'm out of here.
Yeah. I'll see you back for the Big Axe finals. I'm going to let my BFF and doubles partner Will Galacco in here to give our expert commentary on these teams that have beaten us quite a few times.
Hello, Michael.
Yeah, welcome to the broadcast, Will. How are you?
Good, you?
Not too bad.
It's good.
Yeah, I'm getting very jealous watching all this axe throwing and knife throwing.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it in duels more than anything.
Oh, yeah. We're going to feel it, as we watch this match. But I loved watching knife throwing earlier. I'm like, I need to start throwing knives.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. Well, I'm glad I bought 3 of them this weekend, I guess.
Oh, yeah, I did that too.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to like them, but I did buy 3 of them.
Mm-hmm. We got a lot of background noise back there.
Yeah,
that should end soon. People are rushing to the lavatories in between these disciplines. Yeah, not a live broadcast, so they can be a little bit loosey-gooseier with the way they manage the time. But,
Right.
you know, still trying to keep everything running and smooth and moving. It looks like we're getting the video running now of the duels, so we should have this match coming up. This is going to be a best of 3.
Yep.
This is the finals. There's no semifinals for this event. Your defending world champions, Brown Johnson, Lucas Johnson, Hayden Brown, versus the defending U.S. Open champions, One-Eyed Dumpster, David Saikon, and Vin Crescenzo.
Yes, who knocked us out.
Yeah, we finished second place in our bracket to One-Eyed Dumpster in a couple matches that were exciting. The quality of throwing was up and down, but it was equally up and down on both ends.
Yeah, that was.
And,
yeah. It's the best way to put it.
Yeah. We got some B-roll showing here from ESPN. Let's see if at any point we show up. Probably not.
No,
Just
no,
like we didn't show up during the tournament.
Yeah, just like we didn't show up for practice during this U.S. Open either.
Oh, you're right. We didn't. It worked out well for us for a while until it didn't.
Yeah.
Last year we were eliminated, knocked down by Lucas and Hayden, and then knocked out by the Valkyrie and Steel Boys. Ooh, ESPN showing an act where Lucas and Hayden collided and dropped. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it looked like Lucas was being a little bit just kind of taking over that whole bull on Hayden there.
And then they showed an axe of a stream crossing. They got some good footage in there.
They did.
I like this. All right, our practice throw is going to be the switch team of Saikon and Hayden throwing together, and Lucas and Vin. The worst. These two teams, so cocky.
Yeah. Hayden probably carrying the weight of all 3 others in this event. I'm a Hayden fan.
I am a Hayden fan. All right, let's see what happens here. Hopefully I can keep scores correctly on this app. We're going to have Brown Johnson on the right, One-Eyed Dumpster on the left, final practice throw.
Yep.
Woo!
Their timing is always impeccable.
Yeah, Lucas and Hayden are just machines. They're one and the same. They're in sync. I think more so than any team in the sport, possibly.
I agree.
A lot of cheers from the crowd. Might be everyone's favorite event, although knife throwing was exhilarating earlier.
It was.
It might pass up duels. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see how this final goes.
Yeah, duels will always hold something in my heart. You know?
Pretty equal spacing.
Yeah.
A unique thing you're going to see here is that from both teams that you're not going to see, actually, viewers at home, but I will describe to you. Both teams stand pretty far away from each other relative to a lot of other doubles teams. Lucas Johnson throws
4-4?
very far from the left.
5-4 maybe.
5-4 from Hayden and Lucas, and a 12 from the One-Eyed Dumpster, opening up with the perfect bull.
Yeah, the spacing between both teams is pretty equal, but Hayden and Lucas definitely favoring towards the left side of the target. It's almost Hayden's like center bull, and
and you hear the collision of their two ace of spades. Are we going to get the 12 from Hayden and
like
Lucas? 5-5 from. Oh, a 6-5. All right, so 5-5 from Crescenzo Saikon, 6-5 Brown Johnson. Two-point differential. I like to think of throw 3 as like very critical. I know it's not throw 4, it's not the foundation frame you think it is, but with the opportunity to go 1 kill on each 4 and 5, it kind of makes throw 3 really important to get it to the right score that you want. David a little bit to the right catching the bull, Vin hitting a 5, and I think we're going to see 5-5 from Brown Johnson.
Yes, you're correct.
Now, okay, this gets interesting. Now you're One-Eyed Dumpster, you're up 3 points. Let's see No single kill from Brown Johnson. I wonder if they've agreed to only go kills on 5.
There was talk of that.
There was talk of it. I don't know if it was a thing that was agreed upon. Good throw from Saikon and Vin. And a 12.
That's got to be a 12
from
no
your
doubt.
defending world champions. I'm just going to type it in before they even announce it. So 5-6-6-6, 2-point differential.
Yeah,
We're
seeing
going up.
kills. Yeah, I saw Dave with his other axe. So, yep, they're all switching. Well, 2 of them switched, it seems like. Vin's throwing his duels axe. Hayden as well. Lucas and David have switched to their main axes, I would say.
All right. David rocking it a lot in his hand. Vin misses. David hits. Very much like yesterday. They need a double hit, Brown Johnson. Shocker.
Yep.
Is Hayden in. Lucas splits it, absolutely down the middle.
That was a quick look. I believe he's going to be in.
Hit. Brown Johnson. Going to take the round. Coming from behind.
All right, now we're into game 2 of this best of 3.
All right. Vin has disappeared off the camera screen. He's quitting axe throwing. All right, he's back. He's back. Okay. He didn't quit. I thought he was quitting. Going to get our practice throws here. Oh, very good practice throw. Vin hitting perfectly on the right side of his bull. He still looks upset about the last miss. He needs to just reset.
Yep. Oh, look at that. Bull percentage from 2022 Brown Johnson is at 69%. Wow.
Alrighty. Brown Johnson up 1-0. Win this round. You're the U.S. Open champions. Saikon and Vin got to double dip them. 2 rounds here.
And that looks pretty clean for a bull for 12s for Brown Johnson.
Let's see.
And a 12 for Saikon.
Yeah, 12. The lights are bright and the throwing is right. Both these teams, when the pressure turns on and it turns up, they're both just incredible. Hard to see from Saikon and Vin.
They look
Brown
a little
Johnson
wide,
stepping
but-
up. Oh, Hayden coming in a little strong, knocking Lucas's axe into the 4, deflecting it into the 4 to the left. We're going to have a 4-6 from Hayden and Lucas and a 5-6 from Crescenzo and Saikon.
1 point game. Throw 3. Vin looks a little wide there.
And we're going to... Oh, that might be a 12, might be an 11 from Johnson Brown. No collisions there, hugging the outsides of the Bulls. 6-5. And a 6-5. We're gonna stay at a 1 point differential. Just to give some, some description here for those who can't see anything at home. Saikon, Vin, Lucas, bearded, axe throwing looking men, and then you have Hayden Brown, young, handsome, perfectly shaved, not a single hair on his face.
Just graduated college, I believe, this week.
He just graduated elementary school. Hayden is 7 years old. Ooh. We're going to have Lucas a little to the left. Hayden looking like he clipped the bull. Let's see the scores we got.
Yep.
5-6 for Brown Johnson.
Getting a flashlight.
We're getting
this
some
one.
flashlights out. And a
5-6.
5-6. Saikon
take a
definitely in the
closer look.
6. They might want to, yeah. Oh, Vin already pulled it. All right, he agrees. All right. Throw number 5, 1 point differential. We're going up.
All going up.
Saikon and Bin. Hit them both. Take it to a third round. I think they
Dave
got it.
shorted? Or he
Oh,
might be-
is Dave over-rotated low?
Dave kind of lunged a little bit on that throw. That's usually, and that's
I
double hit
think
from Brown
Johnson
Johnson. Oh,
Brown
yeah.
won the U.S. Open.
They did.
David over-rotating a little low.
Classic Dave
oh,
short.
man. Taking them 2-0. Just the 2-throw differential. Just those kill shots. It always comes down to it. Lucas Johnson has played in 2 disciplines so far.
2 disciplines.
And he's
so
won
far.
2 disciplines so
That's
far.
correct, yeah.
And guess what he's going to play in later on? A third discipline
Yeah.
in the finals. Looking to go 3 out of 4 disciplines
Yeah.
with a victory.
Incredible. Incredible thrower.
Here, 2022 U.S. Open duels champions, Brown Johnson.
I know they have something sendable. I hope they have 2 of them for duels, so for trophy wise.
We're getting an interview here with Brown Johnson.
Up here makes it a lot easier. We can calm each other down, have little talks, little laughs and stuff. So just to have fun.
Explaining how today was actually the first time that he's thrown on ESPN without Hayden right next to him. And how different that's been, and how he usually has Hayden to kind of, talk to each other as they throw and kind of keep each other level-headed. Hayden describing his first algebra class that he will have coming up this fall as he enters freshman year of high school. They did do it again
They
as
did.
Tyler Flynn comes back.
Big X Championship up next.
Yeah. And Michael Dolan asking, "Is that Nikki Knight?" Yes, it is. She is the on the field reporter, I guess. Would that be called?
That sounds right.
Sure, it sounds good to me.
Yeah.
In the arena, I don't know. What other comments we got? Somebody talking about prediction brackets. A WATL server. Pretty Boy Hayden by Michael Dolan. He is so handsome.
He is. He
Handsome
is.
Hayden. That should be his
That's a good one.
alliteration.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. I think we're having some fluffing going on. They may have thrown some trophy axes or something.
think
I
so.
don't know.
They have their sweet little double bits, I think, for duels, if I remember correctly in the photo.
It's 2 axes that come together.
Oh, they come
magnetized
together.
as a double.
Oh, as a magnetized double bit.
That's pretty
interesting.
cool.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
This broadcast, by the way, flying by compared to the Knives.
Knives, yeah.
It feels like Knives was like 5 hours. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't.
It was about 3, I want to say, close to.
Close to.
Yeah.
Well, it's good we didn't do it live, right? We were
Yeah.
able to.
This will be a fun match, Depkey and Vin. I'll let you step in here, Tyler, and I'm gonna go watch it.
Yeah, Depkey in his first match against Austin Lukey, hitting kill in the first round, I believe, and then not needing a kill in the second round, but almost nearly throwing a 32. He had 4 bulls, coming in that second round, and just ended up not needing the kill. But he's coming in hot. Vin Crescenzo's coming in pissed off. He just lost the duels championship. He wants to take home some swag today. He wants to take home that belt. Who do you have in this match coming up?
I mean, you already know my pick.
Is it John Depkey?
It's John
It's
Depkey.
still John Depkey. Okay. Is that like you think he's the superior thrower, or he's on the roll right now, or is it just who you want to win?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think that John's been so close so many times. Like I faced John in the A finals so many times last year. and just he fell just a tiny bit short in all those matches, and just he's due for a win.
I agree.
You know, he's come in
agree.
like the top 3 of Big Axe so many times, and just to see him take one home would really be awesome.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind to see either of them win. I think 2 good guys. Rob Leverance in the background running through to get back on the real one on ESPN.
Yeah, on the for real one. Yeah, and that's like, you know, I love Lucas Johnson, and a big part of me wants him to win because like he's a good friend of mine. At least I think he's a good friend. He probably doesn't feel the same about me, but apparently if he doesn't ever let me stay in his house. But
Not yet. You're, at some point I'll let you do it.
but you know, sometimes it is nice to see people who haven't been on TV before come and take it. You know, that's kind of
I like seeing so many new faces on TV.
right.
On this
Exactly.
broadcast, right? We almost like doubled the number of people who have ever been on TV.
Yeah, I honestly, like, as a somewhat top thrower, I get excited when people beat me.
Yeah.
Who, like, I wouldn't expect it. You know, like,
Yeah.
I kind of like it. I'm like, well, I'm a little disappointed that I didn't win, but I'm like, that's kind of cool that, like, someone I didn't expect to do it did it, you know?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah. It's kind of the cool thing in the sport.
Give him a card.
And I give him a card, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't earned one yet. Tyler throws very well against me.
Yeah,
Only
for
he
some
did that.
reason, like, against comp, I will just turn it on.
Yeah, you should try doing that against everybody else.
Again, oh.
Yeah. It looks like we're getting warm-up throws.
This is a weird angle for
So I wonder how many warm-up throws they're gonna give them.
probably 5. They've been doing 5 for everything.
Just kind of, yeah.
Which is especially good because Vin just threw hatchets.
Hatchet, yeah. You want them to get
Yeah,
warmed back
it
up.
would be a
to the
little
big
little
ones.
disadvantageous to give him only one. I had that in Jackalope where I had to go right from Big Axe to Hatchet, and I threw 2 4s, high 4s right off the
Oh,
rip.
that's
like,
tough.
so
Pretty
I'm-
much give away a round.
Yeah. Well, and I knew I'm like round 1. I'm just gonna find a throw and not even rolling, go for it. But I hope that they give Vin enough warm up and he feels good about throwing Big Axe after Hatchet because that can be tough.
Yeah. Just saw that was against Austin. We're watching some rollback on the ESPN footage. They're showing.
I do like that the rollback footage of Vin is him hitting a 5. And,
Yeah.
And Depkey's is like smoking a kill
and
shot.
not
Like-
and not the kill shot that Vin
Yeah.
hit to win his match.
Yeah. It's like, here's Depkey smoking a kill, and here's Vin throwing a low 5.
Oh man. All right.
So I assume we're still practicing, but
So,
I don't know
yeah.
how many we've done.
John Depkey, 46 years old, Weston, Wisconsin. Been throwing for almost 5 years now. His 3rd tournament this year. Throwing a jack of clubs.
Well,
that is his hatchet.
That's his
not
hatchet.
Big Axe, but
This Big Axe is a Wellman original.
yeah, Vin Crescenzo, 31 years old, out of the greatest city in the country, Philadelphia. 6.5 years throwing. You're like, what? 6.5 years? I didn't know axe throwing was that old. Philadelphia, the kind of like the first city in America that axe throwing kind of came down to.
For sure, yeah.
It has some roots in Toronto, and then kind of when it dipped its toe in America, it was Philadelphia. That's why so many of us are annoying and, kind of still high up in the sport, as we've been doing it a lot longer than a lot of the other people. But it's also how we've become
Some
such
of those new
has-beens.
people that those new people are progressing so much faster.
Yeah. They're
Like
embarrassing.
it took us like
at this
3
point.
years to get this good, and people are getting there in like 3 months.
Yep. And that's how it is in most sports, right? It's how it seems to go. Our first throws of our final here. We're going to get 5-5. Both good throws, just missing by a little bit.
And again, like the stats support that too. Like in Big Axe, you're not seeing 6s every time, right?
No,
Like, it's not
no.
like Hatchet where like you're expecting 6s every throw.
In Big Axe, I mean, 2 things. Don't throw 4s and hit your kills.
Yep.
Like, that is period. You want to win a tournament? Bulls is like nice, but hit your kills and just try not to throw 4s.
Yeah. But we saw people win with 4s in this broadcast.
Sure. And it's not saying you're out of it, but just
No.
it's really not very nice to do
It's
it.
harder.
Yeah.
It's harder when you do that.
But we're in
'cause
the
you,
finals.
You want to be up or tied going into that final throw.
Yeah, we're in our finals though. Our throwers not going to throw fours. 6-6 there on the last throw, going into throw number 3, tied up 11-11. Vin down the middle. His
Screw
big axe
hole.
throw looks smoother than my hatchet throw. Depkey.
Oh,
bull
dead center
to
as
match.
well.
But Depkey's looks like wobblier.
It does, and it
Um,
always lands just a tiny bit angled. Right?
Yeah.
It's not like perfectly straight.
Whereas
but
Vin has the fingertippy kind of just like, look at me, I'm absurdly strong and I can throw this big axe like a hatchet. Whereas Depkey has the hammer grip that kind of hopefully comes out straight and a lot of times lands a little bit to the right, which, man, that is tough to hit that 1.5-inch dot.
and Vin looks so much calmer than he did in the last match too.
Agreed. Depkey, can he match? Oh, the
there's
low
that
4. But
All right, a
2-point
game
difference.
is still
Kill shot. Is Vin
No.
going to go kill shot with him? He should, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, why not?
There's no reason not to. If your opponent calls kill and you're up 2, it is, I think, wildly stupid to say no.
Yeah. It makes no
Because
sense.
your
There's
best
no
case
point.
scenario
Yeah,
is a tie.
exactly. All right, Depkey points to where he's going to throw it at the kill. Stepping up, getting the left foot forward. The hand way above the head, axe
Depkey
touching the
needs
head.
This.
Is he going to get it? Both throwers, same time. Vin
Oh.
smacks the kill. Vin with a 31.
That was
Wow.
with a 5 on throw 1. So he just
And then
reset
just
after
goes
that,
perfect
and then
after
goes
that.
perfect. Yeah.
All right.
But I mean, that was an opportune miss for Depkey because we've talked about before. Everyone is going to miss. It's about when you miss, and
Yeah, that
he
one
missed
didn't
at the right
matter.
time. Yeah,
Yeah.
that did not matter that he missed. You want to save those misses for when you can afford them.
Vin looking calm, laughing, joking with somebody in the crowd.
I think that's a dangerous Vin. When he's
actually just
like calm and
relaxed.
like relaxed,
He's a
that's
monster.
now you don't always see that.
And he throws
smokes
it
a 4.
a hilariously bad 4 in practice, and then just does a punch through, joking, really proud of himself. And
Right.
like we're saying, good time to just throw one terribly in practice.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone misses about when you do it. If you can do it in practice instead of in the game, that's huge.
Pretty good. All right, Vin a stepper, Depkey not. Vin's gonna step through.
I think that's going to be a 5.
Very close to the line, but I
One
think
of those good on the left, but not on the right.
we're gonna definitely have a bull from Depkey, but Vin is very close to the line. Let's see what we get. 5.
Yeah.
It just bites and digs in a little too low.
Yeah.
All right, if you're Depkey here, what are you thinking?
You throw a 32.
You just throw a 32.
Like,
That's
hey,
it.
Vin threw a 31. I'll show him who's
I'll
boss.
show him with a 32. You almost feel like you need a 32 to win.
I mean, that is the score that would win, yeah.
Yes. I think you're right.
That is how numbers work, I
Yes,
think.
I agree.
Ooh,
Vin a little to the
another
right, good
5.
height. Throwing it noticeably harder and more off balance than his previous throws. Depkey turns the head, but I think still
that's a
catches
six,
the
yeah.
6.
Yeah, you can see a little bit there.
Yep.
All right. So Depkey just needs to not hit a 4, and he's going to be in the lead or at least tied.
Yeah, and I think we're going to come down to the kill shot. I think it's going to come down to a kill shot. Here
I
we
think
go.
all these games
Let's
are,
throw number
right?
3.
I don't think we're going to be in a situation where someone's going to stay down.
Let's see if Vin comes back with a 6 here. He's looking calm. Just don't throw it too hard. Stay smooth. Way smoother.
That was-
right down
yeah,
the middle.
that
Not
was-
off balance at all on that throw. Depkey
Also a 6.
throws it to the left, but the head turns to the right, and he still catches the bull.
Ooh, you know what I just thought of? If Vin and Tishko win, it would be for sure the first time that 2 lefties won on
That'll
TV.
be the worst thing that's ever happened to this
Yeah,
sport.
let's not let that happen, guys.
2 wrong-handed throwers. All right, throw number 4, 18-16. Depkey in the lead, down
Vin
around.
needs a 6 here to force Depkey to go up for sure.
Vin gets
But he
it.
does. John just needs not a 4.
And he
it's-
throws a
oh,
5.
It's a 5, yeah.
But that's fine.
he still
Up
maintains
a point
the
is
lead.
the same as up 2 points, essentially.
Yep. Again, that was a 6 he could afford to miss for sure.
Yep. Here we go. 1 point difference. We're both going up. I don't even need to wait for them to tap. Depkey, hit it, stay alive, take it to a third round. Miss it. Hope that Vin misses.
Hope that Vin misses. Which, I mean, the way Vin's been throwing kills in this final,
Yeah, no
I
thanks.
don't think it's super likely.
No
I'm
thanks.
not going to bank on that as Depkey.
I'm not a betting man, but I wouldn't bet against Vin right now. All right, both throwers taking some breaths, getting set up, particularly taking
And
more
my
time
heart's
before this
racing
throw than their
over here,
last.
like,
Vin waiting for Depkey. Depkey
fuck
hits
yes.
it. We're going to a
Sorry,
third
I'm
round.
not supposed to swear.
Tyler kicked off, banned from the sport. And Vin, wow. Okay. I thought that was very funny. And so that was in a second round for Vin to do that. By the way, Vin splits the other kill on John's board after John hit to send it to a third. The thing I find interesting is there's still another round to play. Like, Vin could have
Yeah.
thrown a real throw to, keep practice, but he was like,
Yeah.
he's so relaxed that he's like,
Yeah.
I'll just chuck it at his board.
Which
and he
is
splits
good.
it, by the
if
way.
you can stay, because I don't know. I think that's smart because if Vin throws at his kill and misses it, that's what he's going to
Yeah,
be thinking
that
about on
messes with
throw
your
5.
head, yeah. Yeah.
So, just keep it fun, keep it loose. Like,
Wow. This is some incredible throwing.
Vin with
all
another 4 on
day.
practice. He's really good at throwing 4s in practice.
He really is. Depkey splits a bull. All
Depkey's
right.
wishing that was throw 1 for sure.
5 throws
5 more
to
throws.
determine the
and big
winner.
hits.
Third round, rubber match, Vin Crescenzo, John Depkey, your 2022 U.S. Open Big Axe Finals. Throw number 1.
Hey, Tyler, can't wait to meet you at Throw Ohio. Yeah, you too, Nick. Throw Ohio's it's an okay tournament.
Vin smooth, but maybe a little low. Maybe a little too
I
smooth.
think that distal caught it.
Let's see. Depkey taking his time. Depkey, I think
he's gonna be a 5.
a little low left. 5.
Oh, both 5s.
Both
okay.
throwers missing by less than an
Not
eighth
a
inch.
lot.
Yeah.
Oh, in the same exact spot. I didn't realize that Vin's was a little left too.
Yeah. We're gonna be second throw 5-5 tied up. Both throwers, I mean, just in the zone.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't think that those 5s mean they're not there.
Yeah, they
those
were
things
both
were-
right there.
Yeah.
Like,
Get a little bit more bleedy of a bull, and those are both bulls. Vin,
Vin gets a 6 on the throw 2.
Depkey, can he match?
Depkey matches. Vin standing there with his thumbs up.
Yep, we're gonna get the
We did
6-6.
All right,
Throw 3
man. This
Tie.
is
3
this
more
is so much
throws
more exciting than Hatchet.
to determine your winner. There haven't
is
been
why-
any other throws in the tournament. There are only 3 throws, and it's these 3 throws. None of the other ones have mattered. Vin, does he hit
that's
the
in there.
bull or is it to the left? He's looking. He can't tell. He's dancing around. Depkey doesn't care. He's got his own thing to do. Depkey hits a bull.
Depkey gets the bull. I barely.
Let's
And I
see what
think
Vin gets. He's to the left. He's to the left. Let's see how
he's
Ben's
just
going to
out.
call it. 6 for John. 5 for Vin.
And I mean, that's one of those throws where, like, if John's is a millimeter right and if both those axes are a millimeter right, those are switch scores.
John, 1 point advantage. Throw number 4. Huge. John, hit
So
a
Vin
6.
Vin needs a 6. They both need 6s here, obviously, but
A Depkey 6 automatically puts him in the lead in the final throw.
yes,
Vin, a 5 and a 6 doesn't really make a difference.
right, because he's still going to be down 1 or 2. Doesn't really
Yeah,
matter.
Depkey might have just thrown the same exact throw as
He
his
did.
last.
Yeah, it's in the exact same spot.
Let's see what we get. I think we're getting 6-6. And we do. That's why they're in the
So
finals.
Depkey takes one more.
Guess what? 23-22.
Oh my god.
Final throw.
Let's-
Third round.
I'm just letting you know that
2022
if Depkey
U.S. Open
hits
Big
this,
Axe
I'm running out
Championship.
there.
Vin is coming back calm. Is he going up? Is he staying down? They're both going up. Get out of here. The crowd is literally on their feet. Everyone is flipping out.
Like game 3, final throw, like all
Both
comes down to
throwers
this.
way back 20 feet behind the line, taking their time. calming down, stepping up. Get your composure, reset, go through your routine. Blue dot, hit it.
I might be
win
running
it
out
for
there
John
if he hits
Depkey.
this. I'm not gonna
Vin
lie.
Crescenzo, stepping back. He's too hype. He's
Yep.
gonna wait for John.
That's smart. You know,
I
just,
think it's kind of courteous. John's up.
yeah.
Let's see what happens. Can John take it? The camera's on John. Comes back. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Did he
I
miss to
think
the
he's
right?
a little right.
Did he miss to the right?
I think
Did the
he's a
head
little
turn
right.
out?
I think it turned out.
I think
It looked so good in the air.
If
That
he
looked
missed it by
so
a
good.
millimeter, Vin steps up knowing that a hit can be a win. Vin hits it. Is Vin your champion?
Yeah.
We're going to get the call. Vin looking excited.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think Vin may have just won the Big Axe Championship. Depkey hugging Vin. Let's get the
Yeah.
official call from Ben
Yeah.
McDonald. He's going to call it.
It's a
Depkey
miss.
misses by
Yeah.
a millimeter.
It had to be.
Vin Crescenzo, your 2022 U.S. Open Big Axe champion.
Oh.
Ash runs in, jumps
I
into
mean,
his
what
arms.
a game though. What a set of three there. And
Wow.
That kill by John looked
Wow.
so good until the moment it was like it looked perfect.
The back of the
And
head and the handle covering the entire kill. The head just turned out to the right and missing by so
It had to
little.
be like touching it.
Oh, heartbreaker. But
I mean, even, so like we can see it.
look at that belt.
The ESPN camera was like zooming in, trying to figure out. Like the
Yeah.
ESPN guys didn't know if that was in or not. They were
Wow.
zooming in. Like,
Wow. Vin bringing home the big old belt back to Philadelphia. I'm furious.
oh,
Wow. Getting
all
the
right.
interview.
I've got to go. I've got to go talk to John. Oh man,
Vin's
that's
crying. Vin's beard extremely unkempt.
Man,
He said
that
he
was
saw the best he
great
ever
though.
did.
Like
That
that
was
was
an
truly
incredible
exciting.
final.
That was
What is
exciting.
happening today? Like
I don't like watching axe throwing, and that was exciting.
every match so far has been exhilarating. Like
Yeah. Well, some of the hatchet ones have been a little.
I don't know, they were pretty good. They were still pretty good. Within a point almost every match. I mean, wow.
All right, I'm gonna pass this over to Dr. Dan, who's gonna, talk about hatchets here.
Yeah, how about
and-
this? How you guys want to talk for a couple minutes while I take a quick bathroom break?
Yeah, sure. All right, so Dr. Dan actually, so he's
Wow.
not even throwing this weekend, and
Not
he
even-
he came out just to like support people, and
It's true. That is very, very
what a
true.
guy.
Well, it also it also helped that I was not.
Like, yeah,
staying
weren't you
out.
like you're
I
like 2 hours away?
Wasn't a very long drive, but yes. Hey, what's up, Jeb? And we got a cameo from Jeb coming in, waving to the crowd, waving, coming in hot from. You guys from Breckenridge or Denver? Breckenridge. All right. So, but yeah, Tyler, I knew that I was close by. I had some definitely some time on my hands, and I wanted to come over, see my friends, support them, and it's just been it's been such an interesting experience to actually be at a tournament, watch it through the stream, because I've pretty much been commentating on the stream.
Yeah, like the whole weekend.
all
I know.
whole
I
weekend.
I watched a lot of it.
Yeah.
Because different venues and stuff like
Right,
that.
right,
you know,
right,
Just kind of wanted to
And
like.
so thankfully my voice is hanging on by a thread. I think
I
have,
can imagine. Yeah.
I think I have the last pieces of volume to go through this final hatchet match to comment. But it's been an interesting experience to be able to go and learn about a lot of different throwers and watch different matches through the stream. So I've never experienced a tournament that way before.
Yeah, there's a lot of great matches just to watch all weekend.
Yeah, but I know that. Oh look! Hey, what's up, Billy? What's up, Dolan? Thanks for saying hi in the chat. But what you were saying earlier, just it almost seemed like it's easier to actually throw in the matches than actually to watch them. Like
Oh yeah, like my heart was racing in those Big X finals. I was
yeah,
like until Depkey's throw was like in the board.
Right.
My heart's pounding. Like,
Yeah,
I was pulling for him and
Of
stuff.
course, of
like
course,
I
of
love
course.
Vin too. Like
Yeah.
Vin, I love you. I love you too. I just it would have been cool to see Depkey get his first Big X win.
I know.
At the US
I
Open.
know. And both of those guys. That's not. I'm trying to think if John has been. He's in a finals against you, right, at Tommy Hawk's, and then
A few times, yeah.
and then
He's come real close. A few times.
But I'm trying to think. Hey, Jesse, what's going on? We got Jesse Hummel walking in. Hey guys in the chat, give. But for John, to be, as good as he is in so many disciplines, obviously he threw earlier in Hatchet, to get that, to get so close, having the lead. I mean, I know, it's probably tearing up inside, but again, he's such a good dude. I don't think this is one of those losses that is going to kind of jade him or.
Yeah, some people like carry losses with
Right.
them, I know, and like John's not one of those people.
No, I don't think so,
And
too.
I think that like in this sport, you can't be one of those people because
Correct.
when you get to the top like that, it becomes such a crapshoot a lot of the times.
Yeah.
Of like who's gonna take it? Those top 16. Like if you look at the top 16 of a tournament, like
Right.
any one of those people could have come out the winner. And I think almost every tournament this year, if you ran it back, you'd have different results.
Of course.
And now, obviously, there's a lot of skill there, and like, we talked about Lucas Johnson earlier. Like
right.
he's been so consistent this year. And Philip talked about this last year too, but he does. Lucas also now has an advantage of when people go against him, they like almost expect to lose.
Right. Which is kind of a.
Which kind of
it's
like
it's kind of a thing, like an intimidation thing.
Yeah.
I
and
know.
Philip said that last year in Hatchet. He's like, there's some games that I won without throwing an axe. And I felt that way in Big Axe. Like there were some games that like I won because they didn't think they could do it.
Yep.
Right. And like, and while I still threw well, like there was so many people that could have beat me that that only lost because they were in their heads.
Correct. But on the flip side to that argument, how much of a confidence boost is this going to be for Vin? For him to, I would say, probably end of 2020 into 2021. Mike and I were talking about this where there were shirts made. Anybody but Vin. Shirts.
Yeah, because he won like every tournament that year.
That's right.
And so, Philip actually like I think the first favorite.
Yeah.
In any discipline to win Worlds.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's very true.
Usually the favorite does not win,
right.
because it's again like once you get to that top 16.
Yeah.
Worlds is a different beast, and I think it has to do with that mentality, right? People know at Worlds anything can happen.
Yep.
So they don't get into that like, it's this guy, he's gonna win it all, right? So I think that mentality goes away a little bit at Worlds, where some of these smaller tournaments you don't get it as much.
Ready to jump back in?
Sure.
Sure.
Oh no, you guys got this.
Nice.
So, I'll stick around for a little bit after this is done, but we'll probably head out shortly after.
All right.
All right.
We got some warm-up throws going on.
All right.
We've got one event left.
Hey, what's going on, Nicholas? Thanks for saying hi. Appreciate it. Thanks for saying hi in the chat. But what I was talking about was, for Vin, because I always, I remember when it was you and Will and David, and then there was this other guy, this Vin guy. It was always you three and then Vin.
For a long time it was. Now it's those three and me. I think that's what it's shifted to, I think, at this point. I'm kind of the fourth one out, I think.
But it was, and maybe you might have experienced this too, Mike, where Tyler was alluding how, sometimes people would be intimidated by you, who you are, that you would win a match before an axe was even thrown. Because you could tell somebody was not throwing to their capabilities just because you were the one standing next to you in the lanes.
Yeah, that was a great time in the sport because people just thought I was good. And I really wasn't, but no.
But so I think this is. This must be throw number one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We're already
Yeah,
live.
here we go.
We've got our 2022 U.S. Open Hatchet Finals. A name you may have heard so far the past few hours: Lucas Johnson.
Yeah, Lucas Johnson
versus Pittsburgh thrower Mark Tishko, left-handed. Half hatchet that we described a bit earlier. Very, I don't want to say awkward throw, but very uncharacteristic throw relative to a lot of other throwers.
Right. and you know, part of what Tyler mentioned earlier about, like, you know, having two left-handed U.S. Open winners.
That'd be pretty cool.
If Mark can pull this off. But here we go. Throw number 3. We're tied at 12. Two sets of bullseyes by both these guys.
And I mean, Lucas's throw, there's like almost no wobble to it. Oh, Tishko a little to the left.
Yeah, but you know, Lucas has evolved this throw. Do you remember when Lucas used to hold the axe low, almost like Sam Carter? Sam Carter holds it kind of low, and then now he's kind of brought it up to his ear.
Like who?
Like
me. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I actually hold it by my ear too.
My ear is kind of my point that I base of, like, is my axe in the right spot.
Right. It's like an anchor point for me too.
Yeah.
So when I lay my axe on my, on the side of my head, it's in the same spot every time.
Let's see. Tishko might be a little to the right, but I think he still caught the 6. Johnson comes through.
Ooh, yep. Yeah, Lucas.
He's going to be a little to the left, but I think he's going to be in there as well.
He's going to clip that bullseye. So.
Let's see what we got. Ooh, 6-5.
6-5. All right. So Mark's going down by 2, going in to throw 5. And so, Mark, it looks like, his throw looks, as wonky as it is, it still looks pretty much the same. But I know that, he can't give Lucas too much more cushion, because Lucas is just going to start drilling bullseyes all for the rest of the match.
Yeah, and Lucas, I mean, has been throwing all day.
Right.
There is literally no nerves left in Lucas, I don't think. Not that there were at the beginning of, the knife broadcast, but he's just so warmed up and so smooth right now, right? Whereas Tishko has to be over an hour ago.
That's true.
And that was the only match he had thrown under the lights today, whereas Lucas is on, like, match number 6 or 7 of today.
There we go. Mark firing it back in dead center.
Oh, Lucas to the left after the turn.
Yep.
Throw number 6.
All right. Looks like. There we go.
He's going to pull it back within 1.
Pull it back within 1, yeah. I mean, I think that's going to, hopefully lock Mark in. And then I would guess that these guys are going to probably just bull out until we get to 9 and 10.
Let's see what we get. So Tishko standing square. He starts off square and then dips his right foot back with his left foot forward as a left-handed thrower.
Yeah. Lucas,
very darts style, same foot forward as his throwing hand, right foot forward, right foot throw.
I mean, even looking at Mark's throw, I notice it's a little bit of a throw, and he gets a little bit on his toes. Like, he throws and kind of only tips up.
Yeah.
And Lucas kind of stays pretty stationary. I mean, Lucas leans into his throw a little bit more than Mark does. So Mark throws and.
I think he's got a bull there.
Yeah, yep. Looks like he tipped down.
Throw number 8, very crucial throw. I think we're going to go bull. Yep. 1 point difference going into. 1 or 2 point difference doesn't really make a difference.
Correct.
Oh, yeah, Mark gets a 5, so he'll be down by 2, but it's not going to make a difference. I think we're going to go 9 and 10.
Yeah, it's going to be 9 and 10.
And Lucas saying the words 9 and 10.
Yep, he did.
They're tapping.
Yeah.
No doubt here that either of these throwers are going to stay down on 10.
Now, I think, if I remember correctly, in the match against Ryan, Mark only missed just one kill shot. He hit the rest of them. Ooh, can't tell. Looks like he did.
I think he split it.
Looks like he smashed that.
All right, so
Mark
Lucas
needs
hits. This. Doesn't need it, but needs it. He goes to the left one first and misses to the left.
He did. He pulled it.
I'll give a little analysis here as Lucas is going to go down by 7, but we're going up kill again.
Right.
Lucas stands very far to the left in general, right? He's like almost, next to the left kill shot when he's throwing for bull.
Correct.
When he goes to the left kill shot, he stands to the right and turns his whole body.
Yep.
And that time he throws too far to the left.
Yep.
He's going back to his bread and butter, the right kill shot.
Yep.
He hits it, but does Mark. Mark also hits.
Mark hits as well. Okay. Mark takes game 1. Way to go, Mark. Way to go, Tishko. But yeah, it's correct. And I actually talked to Lucas about that because he would stand so far to the left and trying to hit a left kill shot, standing that far to the left, and some lanes they're just not wide enough. So he actually taught himself how to stand in the middle and throw across his body at that left kill.
Interesting. And unfortunately, he just pulls a little to the left on that first kill shot on throw 9. And he suffers for it.
Yeah.
Mark Tishko is going to be up 1 game as we go into round number 2.
Now, Lucas is no stranger to be down a game as he was for Knives. He lost the first game and then just came back even stronger. So I'm guessing Lucas is going to throw like a 64 right now.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because he's probably super pissed right now.
But here's a question. Has he thrown too much today? How much focus and how much energy can you have in one day under the lights?
And my
this is the
prediction-
most throwing we've ever seen from anyone on ESPN.
On ESPN, that's true. And my prediction just went right out the window because Lucas starts off with a 5.
Well, maybe he can get a 9-point kill.
9-point kill.
Yeah.
8+.
Yeah. If you hit the top and bottom, you might get 9 points for it. They used to call it a hot mom back in the day. Lucas misses by a mile to the right.
Is that
He
a
throws
4?
a 2. It's a 5. I'm just messing around. He does throw 5-5 to start this off. We're going to have 6-6 from Mark. Lucas, not a great start, but I almost wonder if that's nice for him because they were so bad that he's just like, now I'm annoyed and I'm going to come back.
Yep. And gets
maybe it's like not a nervous miss as much as like, okay, this is getting ridiculous.
right.
Now
Ooh,
Mark
just
after
pulled it.
seeing
And Lucas drills a bullseye. Looks like Mark's
got a 5.
Yep.
Now, this is the thing where your opponent comes down to you. Like, Mark
Yeah.
sees Lucas go 5-5, and he feels comfortable.
Sure.
And then throws a 5. Like, whereas I feel like if Lucas had gone 6-6, Mark would have kept throwing 6s.
Probably, yeah.
It's a thing.
It's almost like like your brain subconsciously takes a break because you're like, oh, I have more of a lead, and then I just make a bad throw.
And guess what we're going to have here coming up?
okay.
And viewers at home, what do you think's about to happen? Throw number 4. 5, 6, and we're tied up.
And just like that, Lucas is right back into it. We're tied. Mark's throwing back-to-back 5. So now,
The tides have turned.
Yeah, the momentum has switched, and then now, let's see. Mark throws.
He's back.
Oh, okay, there you go. Drills a bullseye.
Lucas.
And drills a bullseye as well.
All right. We're going to have 28-28 on the turn.
At the turn, and we are tied.
Round number 1 on the turn. That's when Lucas threw a 5. Let's see how he does on the turn on this one. Is he able to find a spot on the floor to put his foot that matches exactly where he wants to be? Sometimes people try to base it off the board. Sometimes it's hard to do. Oh, Mark might have twisted his hand a little bit on the follow through and hit a 5. He over-rotated a bit.
That might be a 4.
Lucas,
just drills
6.
a bullseye.
Let's see what we get.
It is
6-5.
a 5. Okay,
6-5.
it is a 5. Okay, all right.
Lucas
good.
by 1. Throw number
All
7.
right. So Mark, you know what? He's got the 1 game lead. So I don't know. I just feel like, he probably was just thrown off that he was up by 2 going into throw number 3.
Or is he starting to think about, I just need to win 1 game to win the championship?
Maybe.
I don't know. You never know what's going through somebody's head. You hope that nothing's going through their head.
I mean, I just in these best 2 out of 3 matches, when you win that first game, in my mind, I'm always like, I have to win the second one because if it goes to a third game, I feel like the opponent has all the momentum.
Yeah, I agree. You hope you can just keep resetting and stop thinking of it as like a thing that has, flow. Just think of it, each throw is a new throw. But
Right.
it's tough to reset it like that every time. Lucas is going to have a
push?
6.
Yep, it is. It's 6-6.
Mark's going to have a 6.
Yeah, it's just, when they have the camera set up behind Lucas, his lines are just so straight. And it's just like, his follow-through is right at the bullseye. And we have 9, and here we go, 9 and 10. Lucas up by 1, but down 1 game.
Yeah. Smack 2 kills, take it to a third.
Yep.
Don't smack 2 kills. And you might not see a third.
Mark drills
his left kill.
All right.
Lucas taking his time.
Oh,
He misses to the left again.
Again, he pulls
Here
it to
we
the
go.
left.
Throw number 10.
Mark.
Mark Tishko. Hit a kill, and you're the champion.
This is, it's exactly the same scenario the last game. It was, Luca was up. Mark is up by 7.
Kill shots are called.
Yep.
People are starting to get to their feet in the crowd. They're feeling the energy.
Wow.
Lucas goes quickly.
Just rushed them.
And did he hit it? I think he clipped the edge.
I did.
Mark for the championship.
Oh, did he miss? Yes.
He hits it. Your
Mark
2022
Wow.
U.S. Open champion, Pittsburgh thrower Mark Tishko, pumping the fist, comes over to Lucas for the hug.
I was just caught off guard how quickly Lucas fired that kill shot. Look at there he is. There's his dad.
Wow.
Look at Mark's dad.
I think Lucas was trying to put the pressure on him.
Okay.
I think Lucas wanted to hit it and put the pressure on Mark. And it wasn't enough because Mark
Yep.
still split it. Mark might not even have looked at Lucas's.
Wow.
Your commissioner, Mike Morton, presenting the ring to Mark Tishko.
Look at that, Mark. And I just love when Mark Tishko Sr. went over there, gave his son a big old hug. That was just so awesome. You know, you just see that every time when somebody wins, you see the significant other just jump, you know, like Ash jumping into Vin's arms and Jenna, you know, coming over, giving Lucas a big hug. And then here comes Dad giving. Man, what a cool moment.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So, fun fact, Dan. There have been 4 U.S. Opens. 3 of them won by Pennsylvania throwers.
There we go.
3 different Pennsylvania throwers.
That is very true, because I'm thinking you're talking about John Bradley.
John
right?
Bradley, the
Yep.
2018 U.S.
Yep.
Open champion.
Yep.
Myself, 2019.
Yep.
And then Mike Philibon won last year, not
Yep.
a Pennsylvania thrower. And then Mark Tishko from
There it
Pittsburgh.
is. Man.
2022 U.S. Open Hatchet champion.
And the thing about Mark is that he hasn't been throwing this style of throwing for very long. Like, he hasn't been throwing Waddle for that long compared to some of the other throwers. I know he's been throwing a long time, but not Waddle, and it's just been exponentially just getting better and better, especially over the last 6 months.
And I'll say this, for a long time, he was kind of like the number 3 of Pittsburgh.
Really?
Maybe the
Yes.
number 3 to number 4 guy. Number 3, I'll say, guy.
That's true.
For
That's
a
true.
while, he was looked past.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, who comes out this year on fire?
And
Mark
what-
Tishko.
And when I first met him, I always knew Mark as the big axe guy. You know, he's a big axe guy. And then here he comes and just wins hatchet. I love that his axe is still in the kill shot. He hasn't even moved it.
Never take it out.
Yeah,
Take
just,
the whole
just
board home
leave
with
it
you.
there. Look, he's still. I wonder, is that a new sticker? I'm looking at that sticker on there. I wonder if they checked. Is that a new sticker or the same one from Worlds?
Wow.
Wow.
What a day.
But yeah, I think what you were mentioning earlier about the kind of concentration fatigue, you know, because it just seemed like just Lucas just didn't seem as sharp as he was in the other disciplines,
Yeah.
and so you know, there's probably something to that. You know, no one has thrown that many disciplines on ESPN. And obviously haven't won all 3, but to just stay that focused, it's just so difficult.
But don't worry about it, Lucas, as the famous singer Meatloaf would say, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Oh, man. Let's give a summary here. Your Hatchet champion,
Yep,
Mark
Mark
Tishko.
Tishko.
Your Big Axe champion, Vin Crescenzo. Your Duels champions, the team of
Brown Johnson.
Yep, Brown Johnson, Lucas Johnson and Hayden Brown. And on the WKTL broadcast, Lucas Johnson taking home the championship.
Taking home the knives. And so, you know, I mean, it was a great day for, you know, even, you know, obviously Lucas is extremely disappointed for losing Hatchet, but he won his first major individual title. I mean, he's won individual titles before, but on ESPN, because you know, other than Duels, I haven't seen Lucas on a broadcast other than Duels.
That's the only time he's ever
Yeah,
been on a
that's correct,
broadcast.
yeah.
He said in his interview earlier, he was like, you know, it was the first time I've been on TV where Hayden wasn't right next to me.
Yep.
He's like,
yep.
I was throwing by myself, and he's like, I had to like kind of figure that out.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't have each other to lean on.
I know.
Very
but,
cool.
Yeah, that was so awesome. But yes, hey, thanks, Dolan. Appreciate the kind words in the chat from the for everything that we've been saying. I want to give big. He just walked right past me. Big shout out to Anthony. You know, this stream. You know, bringing this to you all would not be possible with Anthony's wizardry with technology to make it just super easy. Where all I have to do is just you know open my mouth and flap my gums.
Mediocre at best.
This setup is incredible. We have like 4 screens running. We have a rack, a server rack. We have cameras everywhere. The other day,
ESPN into bringing us live videos.
yeah, ESPN brought a live feed to us. I mean, wow, this makes the old setups of streaming axe throwing just look archaic.
Our friend from Norway was thanking us for the stream as well. Says that they don't even need ESPN. They just need more. They need more Mike Kump on the commentary.
Well, I guess you won't see it, but in a couple of weeks I will be on the ESPN broadcast
That's
on commentary.
true.
Yeah.
That is very true.
On the Ocho Day.
Yeah,
the Commissioner's Cup.
Commissioner's Cup.
Yeah.
First weekend in August. Oh, look at we got a pair of either a pair of Haydens or a pair of Dylans.
A pair of minors. The 13-year-olds, Dylan Teets and
Dylan
Hayden
Teets and
Brown.
And so, I mean, look,
two
look,
of the baby faces
I mean,
I've ever
don't
seen in the sport. The nicest
look like,
guys.
They look like brothers. Look at that.
Killer throwers.
They told I when I first saw Dylan yesterday after Hatchet, I went over there and said, and I knew him and Hayden had thrown because we were following the bracket. I said, "Hey, way to go, Hayden! You threw great." When I was talking to Dylan, and he said that the judge actually got them. He got them mixed up.
That's
he
funny.
thought Dylan was Hayden and Hayden was Dylan, and so
man.
they just look so similar.
Somebody's saying next. What's next? There's nothing next. Too bad.
I don't know what's next. I mean, I guess until they kick us out. It was really funny yesterday at the end of the stream. We were pulling up that spreadsheet, and we were actually going through the top 3 people that you would have, real or fake, in a zombie apocalypse. Like what people filled in as their answers. And do you know what the number 1 answer was for who would be in your top 3 for a zombie apocalypse?
I don't know.
Real or fake? Well, okay. Well, who would be your top 3?
I have no idea. I mean, you would start to just pick like infinitely powerful people.
Correct. As the Supermans, and somebody said Thanos, but the number 1 pick across the spreadsheet was Ian Malpass.
Why?
Followed by Colby Dean. And so it was just it was a lot of fun. So we pretty much the last I don't know, maybe 20-30 minutes of the stream yesterday was nothing but picks from different people of who was their top 3 for who would they have in their top 3, real or fake, for a zombie apocalypse.
Perfect. Oh man, I think we're gonna close up here in a moment.
Yeah,
they're showing some video. From
look at those bullseyes. Remember those 3.5-inch bullseyes?
They were nice.
Yeah,
that was the last time I was able to hit them.
It's funny, the footage that they have from this commercial. That was the first tournament that I had ever thrown at. Outside of my home venue. So I drove my good buddies, Josh Russo and Zach Crawford, up to Canada to throw in this monthly Bad Axe tournament. And the footage that they have for this one commercial that we're looking at with the Corporal in the Ace of Spades was that I think it was Waterloo, the Bad Axe in Waterloo.
Oh wow!
So every time I see this commercial, it brings back memories of driving 7 hours crossing the Canadian border to get to Waterloo.
That's awesome.
You guys
Yeah.
can terminate whenever you want.
All right.
Yeah, I
So-
don't know how we stop the thingy here, Anthony,
Right
but
there to right below where it says Hatchet Finals, it says stop streaming.
okay, alrighty.
All right.
Well, for
You can go ahead and sign off.
for
Mike.
Dr. Dan, I'm Mike Kump.
Yep.
This has been the radio-style broadcast of the 2022 U.S. Open.
Okay.
Dan, thank you for joining me
All
today.
right, no, thank you, Mike. I appreciated it. This was I didn't realize that this is something that people like me doing. I got so many comments from the commenting that I did on the live or during the tournament, and so hopefully I'll be asked back to comment again. This was awesome, and it was good to comment with you as well.
Yeah, no, it's been a lot of
Yeah.
fun. A lot of great throwing today, and for everyone that wasn't here, come out to the next one.
Yep.
All
right.
And tune in a week or so when this comes out
That's
live
true.
on ESPN. Not live, but taped live.
Edited live.
Yeah, on ESPN. Thanks, everyone.
All right.